fucking complex. Because their list is fucking complex. Either number one, the games all saw coming, or one we didn't expect to see coming. With that said, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we figured we just got done recording new Super Mario Bros. U after it took us 2 fucking months to finish
2 fucking years? What, years?
Years? No, that's how long the game is now. Our voices just mature with the playthrough. But no, we just got done recording.
I'm JMike, I'm 26.
And I'm John, 50 years old. Hey girl, you want that dick?
Dude, this shit, it took so fucking long.
After my fault, I'll take the blame on that. You know, we just finished New U, and I saw New U would, if I put all the parts of New U together, New U would end on Wednesday. So you know what? World 9 and the final part of the game be after last week. So for this Friday, see, you know, due to the fact Destiny just came out 3 days ago, and I wanted to talk about Destiny is still the shit. So y'all can have a little list to compare it to. We decided to do the top 50 FPSs of all time for complex.
Yes.
This is not going to end well. Oh yeah, by the way, fans of Metroid Prime is down the list. I've taken the feeling that Complex got the same mindset as me. Metroid Prime is more, say, a 3D platformer just told a first-person point of view, and not, say, a first-person point of view. I mean, first-person shooter. And when they mean first-person shooter, they really mean first-person shooter. You can't... No third-person shooter. It can't be both games, but it's all the way first-person shooter. With that said, let's get this damn list over with.
Alright, we're moving on down.
Number 50, System Shock 2. This BioShock's influence, actually. That's the only reason I heard about this game, actually.
Yeah, really. Like, you know, it's the basic core of survival. It was probably really good for its time. And it probably has, like, a good following to it, you know, so people really suck to it. But,
seeing that this influenced BioShock, like the BioShock series, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, it's, you know, same idea. I mean, if you play BioShock, just imagine if they tried to do something groundbreaking like BioShock, but they didn't have the resources necessary. So you get the intels of a deep storyline. You get some pretty good graphics for its time, but I mean, it's not gonna have, you know, all the same mechanics and stuff that you'd expect from BioShock per se.
Yeah, you gotta love that fucking survival horror.
Yeah, dude. Survival horrors make for such good first person shooters because, you know, you walking into an empty room and finding your identity and understanding the world around you just becomes like this new refreshing game. So placing them at 50, I mean, why not? It's a good game to fill in for the back row. So, what do you think, John?
Yeah, let's see. I've never heard about this game. I only heard about this because it influenced BioShock, but this helped make the BioShock series. Yeah, it's worthy to be on the list. And they put 12-1. I guess 2's a better game in the cards. Well, now then. I don't want the number 49 is Killer 7. I heard about this one. So fucking graphic, graphically disturbing. Our first on-rail shooter on the list.
One of those games that it was so atrocious that people just really couldn't get it out their head, and then it started to stick around.
You got your blood, you got your sets. Wait, this was 51's first game outside Japan? Wow. Wait, didn't they make 13?
Yep.
Wait, I thought 13 came out. So, yeah, wiki search, when the fuck did 13 come out? But yeah, Kill 7, one of the most simple on-rail shooters. This is definitely the game to go to. Everybody say it came out 2003.
Yeah.
It make 13.
It's just like it was just a horrifying game, like.
Oh, Ubisoft made it.
And just a bunch of like murder. I mean, it was just one of those games like, it was like very graphic, like full of blood. It was fun to play because you had to do shit you probably couldn't do in video games at the time. But once again, it's just, you know, it kind of comes off as one of those games where it was doing something that was kind of taboo. And anytime when a game does that, they end up on lists like these. So
yeah, just look at Mad World. Just look at Mad World.
Yeah, so I mean,
graphically speaking, they kind of look exactly the same.
Yeah.
So Mad World were more black and white-ish, but yeah.
Yeah. So that places Killer 7 on the list.
Let's see. Number 46. Number 48 is Mag. Never played this.
Oh, okay, I have. So Mag, from what I remember, because I remember this was a while ago. It was really, really fucking big because basically what made it so groundbreaking. It seems like with these first couple numbers, it just seems like they have that one thing going for it, and it counted. The thing about Mag was basically they at the peak of first-person shooters. You can imagine it's 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's playing fucking first-person shooters. I ain't playing first-person shooters. My mom is trying to make me not play first-person shooters, but that has never stopped a child from picking up an Xbox controller. And as much as we hate them, that's why Xbox continues to survive.
And get Mag to a PS3 game.
Mag is a PS3 game, but it also came out on the PC, which is where I got my experience. But basically, the idea of Mag was to be full-on scale warfare. So, like, if you play a game of 6v6, you and your team win, it's like, wow, pure nostalgia. I can't believe we did that shit. Fuck them, dude. We won, But when you have 200, count them, and 56 fucks on the fucking map, like split in half, down the middle, you got your snipers, you got recon teams running, you got infantry teams running, that is so big, So imagine you're not winning just like some weak ass respawning war. You're winning a legit war. And the spawn time was delayed. Everyone's like, and you have to form together and communicate. It was not a game that you can play by yourself. Like, if you were one of those people who, because I feel like Xbox is in the era where people are talking less and less outside of party chat. This was a time where, for PlayStation, there was no such thing as party. You could not party chat if you were going to play this game because this game required that everybody be working in unison.
I seen that a single match can have up to fucking 256 people. The same, yeah.
And then there's all these little side missions during the fight. So you're trying to earn these like random holding points. Information comes in, and it's like, well, send the 51st Division. Like that kind of shit happens in this game, and it was so amazing. And I'm glad that this game has made the top 50 list. But I mean, pretty much what it was really known for was this multiplayer idea. But it was the issue was that it was hard to actually pull off. Pulling off this game was the hardest part, and it was.
And to look at the squish, I can see one reason why. Mag actually contain what's an instant no when it comes my game. The South region online only. No, you gotta keep the local in.
Yeah, but I mean the issue with Mag is that they wanted to make this a strictly multiplayer game. Like this was not meant to be played unless it was online. I mean, it was 256 people. Unless you're gonna fit that many, that is the biggest hostage fest in history.
Yeah,
you can't fit nobody in that room. The main idea of this game was that it was supposed to be big, but bigger than everything else, by far. And if that's its selling point, there's no way it can go against itself and go local because then it'd be defeating the purpose of what MAG stood for.
No, you just have 255 computer bots.
Exactly. And maybe that could be fine, but you still have to find like the other half of that, the other 78 players or whatever the case may be. But
it's kind of pretty fucking cheap, under $5.
Yeah, I mean, and there was an issue with servers like that happened that really hurt it when it first came out. But MAG was a great idea. I think if somebody tried to redo a MAG, they should have tried to redo MAG on the new consoles. And I think they would have had a good chance. I mean, this would have been the game everybody was playing. It had looked like Call of Duty, but it had been fresh and it had been more objective oriented, and But yeah, MAG is really good. I like MAG. I'm glad they made
ideas for Destiny, I guess. Number 47 is Black. Yeah, I never heard about this one.
Black. I played Black one time. I played Black. I was in middle school, and my friend had it on his PlayStation, and I mean, it was really just like you were like
Black Ops before Black Ops.
Yeah, you were just like these total badass, like, you know what I mean? you were like doing undercover shit and you were just killing people. I really don't remember much about the game. It could be for one or two reasons. First of all, it could be because we didn't play much of the story. Or second of all, I mean, it just seemed like any other first-person shooter I've played. So I don't really know what stands out about this game.
Yeah. Let's see, seeing that, I never played that. I got nothing to say on this one. Well, it's in the right spot. Fucking 47. But to make the list, it must be pretty good. I'll leave that up to the fans to decide. Number 46. Number 46 is Left 4 Dead. This is honestly too low, actually.
Real quick before we move on to the next one, what they're saying is that the destructibility of the environment was good.
Oh, yeah, environmental destruction? Oh, yeah. That's pretty nice. Wow.
Okay, so I can see why it's on that list.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would place it right above Mag in that case. But all right, on to the next one. Did you play Left 4 Dead?
Once, and left a good impression on me. I think it should be a little higher than some of the things on this list, but at least it got on the list. But Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead was good. And I'm gonna tell you why Left 4 Dead was good. Because Left 4 Dead did something that a bunch of people probably wanted, but never thought that they wanted.
A 4-player is it?
Yeah, a multiplayer zombie shooter, where like you and a bunch of people are just like trying to survive waves upon waves of people, and oh my gosh, and it just gave you chills. It was so intense, and it's like you're trying to set up kind of the same feeling you get when you play like maybe zombies on like Call of Duty or something like that, But it was a cartoonish like art style, but it didn't take away from the
scare factor.
Yeah, the scare factor and the jump factor. So it was well made. It was just a lot of fun, and it was a really big popular title on Xbox 360 when it first came out, and it was good. I'm glad that it made like another game that I'm glad has made the top 50 list.
Let's see. All we saying what my retrospective is on Left 4 Dead. Seen that we played that game down once, but yeah, it pretty much feels like Resident Evil be like it was actually a four-player game, and not like. And don't worry, when you die, when any of your players die, don't worry, they don't pull Resident Evil 5 where you got restart from the last checkpoint because your partner died.
Oh yeah,
that was so stupid in that game.
Well, it's either that or they come back and eat you. I'm just fine. Oh, you want me to continue? But yeah. Oh. Speaking of which, before we leave Left 4 Dead, because I'm not sure if it pops back up on this list.
Oh no, it don't.
Dude, the crying witch. Oh my god, dude. You walk in a room and you see a bitch crying, bro. Do not go near her. She's like, it's like so creepy. And then you come near her and she's like, and then she just starts, and she's so OP, bro. She's so OP.
What? One hit kill?
Yeah, bro. As soon as she eats, like she mauls your ass. And then like they had like people who crawl the walls, they stick out their tongue and like they'll like start choking you around your neck. I mean, it was intense.
God damn.
Like this game was fucking intense, dude. They had fat asses that walk around called smokers or something like that. No, I think they're actually really skinny. The smokers were. And when they come near you, they grab you and they come near you and explode and they turn to like dark smoke and it was heavy on the lungs. It's crazy, dude. It's so good.
I can't breathe with my lungs anymore.
Yeah.
Number 45. Take it away, JMike. Titanfall.
Titanfall. I actually have a poster of this in my room.
This is honestly in the right spot. Actually, it just still came out today.
Yeah.
This actually the most recent title on this damn list.
Yeah, Titanfall is great. I'm a really quickly hit because I can talk about this for fucking ever. So I'm really quickly hit the best parts and the worst parts of this game. I'm gonna start with the good part first because this is a good game and thus I feel like it should be shown off in a good manner first. All right, so Titanfall. First of all, the hype train behind this was so fucking big. If it came through your city, you would never cross that railroad track for the next 4 years.
Yes, Xbox One finally get a killer app.
Yeah, dude. So fucking good. Like, Titanfall starts, basically, the idea behind Titanfall is that it's supposed to be Respawn Entertainment's comeback. People were like, Respawn who? Like, who the fuck is that? Like, why are you making such a big deal? But people didn't know that the people a part of Respawn Entertainment were the original Infinity Ward. So the people who brought you a game that's going to come up higher on this list, Call of Duty 4, are the same people who created Titanfall. They split off because of like lawsuit issues, because CEOs were like, wow, this game is actually turned out to be really good. So much money is coming through. And they came out with like a map pack or something like that. And wait 1 second.
Shit, I gotta get it out.
Yeah. All right, I'm back. All right, so what was I talking about? Respawn Entertainment? Lawsuits.
Yeah.
All right, so when they came out with a couple map packs, the people who were involved in creating it didn't get paid for it, so it was really fucked up. So they ended up suing, disbanded from the team, and at that point, I mean, that was when Call of Duty started to go down. Of course, it came back up, you know, but I mean, it was really falling apart at that point because, you know, Infinity Ward was breaking off from itself. So the remnants of Infinity Ward came back. You know, Respawn Entertainment's kind of a play on words, like Infinity Ward died and they came back, you know?
Yeah.
And then they came back as a stronger, more powerful group, got some people who were on some other big projects, such as God of War, like all these like great artists, and they came together and created this game called Titanfall, which was really good. The best part of this game is definitely two things. First of all, the addition of Titans. Every first-person shooter you play is just like people versus people. Finally, we have like some mech action, and it doesn't seem clunky or slow or like the same oblong weird body shape, you know, that you expect like from a Star Wars movie or some shit.
J-Box just trying to hide the fact he has bad news on Mac Warriors.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Yeah. These Titans looked like more andro kind of thing going on. It was really cool, and it brought on and they made like the maps to where they fit the Titans inside of them, but it's still open. And the second of all, the gameplay is more objective based, so everybody's trying to play
parkour to it.
Yes, dude. So they started. So like when you play Titanfall, you'll notice that there are more people playing objective game types than there are like deathmatch and shit like that, and that was, you know, a good call from them trying to do something new. The third thing that they added to this was that they have grunts in the game. So when you're playing, people are always like complaining about the idea of grunts. Grunts are cheating. People kill grunts, and it helps them level faster. But in order to kill a grunt, you're kind of throwing yourself out there. This keeps people from hiding and camping, because if you don't fight, if you don't put anything into it, you don't get anything out. So it rewarded people for going out there and just being fucking good, and not rewarding people for just boosting their KD ratio. Because your KD ratio can be fantastic, but if your win-loss ratio is bad, you're just overall a bad player. And this game exposes that. Fourth of all, this game is not noob friendly. So if you are not good at this game will fucking punish you.
Oh, it takes skills?
Yes, this game takes skills. This is the gap, dude. My kill death ratio is like 2.4. Most people's kill death ratio is like 1.2 at best. And so either you're really good and you're in the 2s, or you're bad and you're at 1 and below. And I mean, that's really how it is in Titanfall. You come in new, you will get fucked up. When someone is, oh my God, I get on for days. Fifth thing, okay, when you have, it's not like Call of Duty where you prestige and it's just like, oh, he's prestige 10. He plays this game a lot. He has no life. No, prestige generation is what they call it. They regenerate. Generation 10 in Titanfall means that you've done some extraordinary shit, because you have these challenges that you have to acquire, and they are no fucking joke. Like killing people who are invisible in the sky with like a gun that can only shoot 1 round every 2 seconds. like seriously, like I mean, it's some really good shit that they incorporated. So when you see a Gen 10, most people leave the lobby because they know that guy is an ass beater, and you don't want to be the ass that gets beat because it hurts. All right. The bad things. Let me just skip to the bad things because I'm kind of letting this linger over too long, in my opinion.
Let's see. Campaign mode. Well, campaign mode.
Yeah, there was no campaign really.
Well, you know, I really think the game really needed campaign mode. No,
It did.
You know, when you go in the game, you don't know what you're gonna be expecting. You know, you may be playing against the God's greatest Titanfall player, so you're gonna get your ass raped. So you know, like you need like a little campaign mode. You know, like in the first level, just shows you how the controls work. Because I even admit this Titanfall, most smoothest fucking controls in an FPS I've ever seen.
Dude, if you know how to do it, you are amazing. This is how you judge how good a person is at Titanfall. Is how they move. I mean, you walk in through the middle of the map and there's a Titan. One person is gonna try and run to a door, but the better player is gonna run to the fucking wall because you can do some shit on walls that you can't do in any fucking game ever. I mean,
Parkour, my God.
yeah, the parkour is amazing, and the better you are at it, the harder of a target you are to hit. I mean, you could just get from one end of the map to the other and never touch the ground and be there faster than anybody else if you know how to parkour right. And I mean, wow, just amazing. But there was no story mode. There was no story to this.
No, that technically was, but you didn't pay the attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, there was a story to it, but it just wasn't enough. There were so many holes that I'm not sure. I'm not saying holes as in like that's not a possibility logically or something like that. I'm not arguing logic.
You mean like plot holes? Nothing ever explained.
Yeah, exactly. Like nothing was just ever explained. Like one mission, there's like this, and you'll see this also in the openings for this game. You know, when it was showing it or whatever. Basically, you know, you see this person in like a mound with a red flagpole on top of them, like they're dead or something, and you know, and he's like, I can't believe this happened. Well, obviously, he's somebody close to McAllen, you know, one of the main characters in the game, is dead, you know. But who was it? Was it his daughter? Was it his wife? His son? You know, was it a colleague? You know, you don't really know that, you know. And then how these different groups split up? Like why are they so split up between IMC and militia? You know, why are they invading? You know, it was over like fuel and stuff like that or something. You know, there's just so many things that was left unanswered because Respawn went out on the line and just said, look, people really don't care about the story plot, so why are we making story mode? But it's not true. Really, people are just taking it for granted. You know, people don't play the story plot 15 million times, not because it doesn't have a high replay value, because anybody who's ever like lost their Xbox Live while playing Call of Duty will easily go to the storyline of play Call of Duty and fill that gap.
Or if you're like me, this pretty much how I judge my FPS. And, you know, it depends on the generation, of course. There's the single player aspect, the local multiplayer aspect, which is non-existent in Titanfall. That's a minus my point, and I don't like fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, if there was a story, if there was like more of a single player story mode, or they could have done multiplayer story mode. Multiplayer story mode was not a bad idea, but it was a bad idea if you're not going to have it more intricate, more deep. They could have did more with this. You know, Respawn made the storyline behind Call of Duty. I mean, at least the one that, in my opinion, is the most memorable, because before that, it was kind of just like reenactments of history, you know. This one actually set its own tone when they came out with Modern Warfare. They could have did so much more with Titanfall. I think that they assumed that people didn't really care for it, but not all of your community are 6-year-olds. So that's where Titanfall fell for me.
Hopes for Titanfall 2, I guess, maybe?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. After 10 minutes on Titanfall, number 44 is Mirror's Edge. I played this. Great ass gameplay. Parkour, it is fun for parkour in this game.
Yeah, it is.
And you know, I think the realistic adds to the jump scare factor.
Yes. I just like,
and you know what? Then again, does this game count? You could go for the game without a gun. I know that for a fact. There's an achievement for that too, actually. So does this really count?
I would say so. No. Mm-mm. It's I think it's. I mean, you just gotta go through maps, through stages. Like, what would you call this game?
I could think of this as to say on the argument of why Metroid Prime ain't on the list, but
Yeah, like more of a platforming adventure type.
yeah,
You know, you play the role of a guy, and that guy goes through these certain struggles.
that's a girl.
Well, yeah, I mean, the girl, you know, she goes through these struggles. I mean, that's just like, in general, I mean, that's just like a plot. I don't know if it really counts for first person.
Well, this game wasn't too deep in its plot, but you know, the game made up for its gameplay. If I don't get a sequel to this game finally,
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward for that.
Are you getting it? You getting it?
Okay. It depends on what else comes out this year. Cause you know, I gotta get both parts of Smash. My son fanboy says gotta get Sonic Boom. Oh yeah, and there's Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, this game is it's alright, but you know, it's
It's in the right spot.
it ain't have much story to it, anyways.
43 is Bulletstorm. You like blood? This is the game for you.
It's
What? A disagreement somewhere? Its placement, or you just don't like the game?
Bulletstorm just was not big enough.
It wasn't?
Bulletstorm was like, when it came out, I mean, it was great because it was like humorous murder, but I think they didn't do enough marketing wise to catch the bulk of the community.
Oh yeah, I can totally agree with that because this game is quiet. This is one of those games you
Either you knew about it or you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, Bulletstorm was just like, it's here. Play Bulletstorm. Here's a couple commercials. Things moving in slow motion. Oh, wacky screen. Another gun from the same angle of first person shooter. You know, here's some points. Other than that, like, it really didn't. People, like, I mean, if you're going to come out with a game like Bulletstorm, you have to market it for what it is. I mean, if it's like supposed to be like a funny shooter, you know, with like exciting combat, I mean, that should be like what you're showing. You know, I just really didn't get much out of Bulletstorm.
Well, if you really want to try out this game, it don't cost that much on Amazon.
Yeah, it really don't.
Under $20. That's
And the limited edition is even cheaper than the original.
Goddamn. Look at the windows. It's only $620.
Fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't know if Bulletstorm should have been placed this high because when you compare this game to the games that are on this list before it, those games made a big mark. Those games are more recognizable, and I don't know if this game should be considered.
Yeah, I put Titanfall Mirror Edge over this actually.
Oh, definitely.
Number 42 is Zombie U. Troy?
Take it away, Troy.
Well, I like that.
Troy doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, Troy does actually had this game. From his experience, he finds it hard as fuck. but it's also great fuck of design when it comes to how you use the Wii U. This is actually a launch title. The Wii U is pretty much your inventory screen while you look at the main screen to see where the hell you're going. But you might not want to take too long or else zombie!
Yeah.
You are dead.
Yeah, this game is really intense. Every time you try to search for shit, it's just like, yep, I found you. Like, you know, other games they'll pause. You know, like.
No, I remember Resident Evil pausing.
Well, no. Yeah, Resident Evil didn't pause either. But like maybe, what game pauses? What is that game called? It is my favorite horror game actually, which is in first person, but you don't technically do a lot of shooting, I guess. But it does have guns in it. I don't think it'll make the list though. Condemned is probably the scariest fucking, the scariest game I've like played ever.
Oh yeah, I remember Condemned.
You know, Condemned was kind of first person. I think.
It was the first person the entire way though.
Yeah. It was in first person the entire time.
Yeah, I can't remember everything on the Switch on top of my head.
And you get guns, but mostly you pick up. But I guess in its defense, mostly you pick up like toilet seats, fucking glass bottles, 2x4s, pipelines.
Don't make me use this toilet seat on you.
Hey, shit! Whatever you can get to kill those crazy fucks. Really, it was, but having a game like this, it was just full of jump scare, and because of that, it's memorable. The best way to consider yourself a good horror game is when people ask you about the horror game. If people jump in reaction, it's a good game.
Yeah.
When someone's like, "Dude, let's go play Condemned 1," I immediately have second thoughts. I'm like, "You sure you don't want to play like Happy Go Have Fun Mario Brothers?"
And that's why we have to retry Get Zombie U.
And Zombie U is one of those games where you're like, "Bruh, don't hit the pause, please. Please do not hit the pause menu." Oh my God, we're getting hit. Turn around, and the thing's just ugly as fuck. Oh my gosh.
All right, let me look at the gamepad. I need to get something out. Oh, look up Zombie. That's it.
Done deal.
Back to the beginning for you. But yeah, the reason I didn't get Zombie U when it first came out with the launch, because our most recent Let's Play that's almost over. There's one star. Let's see, Sonic All-Star Race Transform, and I think I got space on 3 years. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's besides the point. We gotta do Sonic All-Star racing one day.
Metro 2033. You can still play this on Xbox One.
They remade on Xbox One?
Yeah, you can play this on Xbox One.
Oh, you mean it's like a 360 game?
And it's good that this is on this list because I actually just watched a Twitch stream not too long ago on this game, and it was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, dude. All right, so basically, it's like post-apocalyptic, and you're in Moscow. Everyone's living underground in these tunnels, and they have to go outside these tunnels that are safe to go scavenge for food, and and they already have like a pseudo-military kind of there that goes out and searches for this stuff and shoot. Kind of think about the in any post-apocalyptic kind of setup, whichever way you want to carry it. There's always the plebeians, who are kind of there anguishing in the situation, doing their, trying to help where they can to kind of expose some kind of infrastructure where they live, to hold on to reality. And then you have people who are obviously going to have to be in the military. You're going to have people who are like, who also have to go beyond that and go scavenge out for stuff, as they have to get back pieces of their history. They have to get back, all these different things. So that stuff is important. And in Metro, the enemy are these. You ever watch Ben 10? I know this is terrible.
yeah, I see Ben 10.
But if you ever watch Ben 10, if you can imagine when he turns into Wild Mutt or whatever the fuck that shit is called, the little dog-looking thing, I picture that, but it's all meat, like a shaved chihuahua or some shit version of him. And that's what they look like. And they go out and they attack you. They attack the subways. And basically, anytime you're trying to get somewhere, you have to take these little, think of it like subway station kind of thing going on. You got to take like the subway lines, and a lot of times they have like those old back in the day push one side, push down the other side kind of thing, like in Mario.
Minecarts, yeah.
Yeah, minecarts. All right, and you got to take these minecarts and go out to all these different places and stuff, and look for like you have to find guns, ammunition, and it's not just. And the biggest issue is that it's not just. These alien people these mutants that you're fighting against, because mutants are, of course, 4 mutants and they're killing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also soldiers on the other team who are fighting for ground in the underground. So it's this big war, and it was a lot of fun to play. I like the cutscenes, and this is a game that it's not easy, it's not hard to get killed. You have to open up every fucking locker because you're looking for ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have it, you don't have it. You got to find batteries for stuff like actual like conventional items that you're gonna need. So that game is really fun.
Yeah, I'm actually getting Left 4 Dead flashback. No, wait, no, but damn it, I meant The Last of Us. Damn.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
Yeah,
man, you got to find like light bulbs and shit and all that good stuff. Just can't wait till Destiny pops up on this list.
You can pop up.
It's gonna shoot straight to number 3.
No, instant number 1.
Yeah, dude, there we go.
Number 4 is the original Time Crisis.
A good game that swindled you every fucking time.
Yeah, it's real interactive with you while with the foot, you stand on the foot pedal to hide, so you can either reload or change weapons. I always like arms like that, and then you just step back up to shoot back up. But here's my question: why the first one, to be precise?
The second one was better.
Oh yeah, I actually got a little fun story. I think on vacation in Memphis, I watched somebody beat the entire Time Crisis 2.
Wow.
Yeah, he beat the whole thing. While playing us
Without dying?
Everyone dies in Time Crisis, but yeah.
Yeah, you really can't not die in Time Crisis. They specifically set it up to where you will get shot.
Well, you can make it at least through one stage while dying, but good luck trying to do two, especially good luck trying to make it through the entire game. All of them. If you did, more power to you.
Yeah, dude. Fuck more power to you, dude. I mean, like, there's no way in hell, dude. First off, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you see how there's like, it'll be like two people, you're like, okay, hop up, shoot them both. And then you'll take one step, not even make it through the door. And then someone just jump up and shoot you. Like, that is an instant hit, unpredictable. You'd have to know the game before it even happens. And I think sometimes if you duck beforehand, they'll just wait till you lift back up and it'll like, it's kind of like alternate reality kind of thing. I'm trying to think of like, if one course deters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going through this and it's supposed to be, you're not supposed to know it's coming up. It's supposed to come up and shoot you, before you even reach the door out of nowhere. You're supposed to shoot him back. That's one thing. But let's say you duck because you know that when you're going through this door, you're going to get hit. All right. Well, then they'll just set up someone else so that when you walk through the door, you'll get hit anyway. So they do their best to keep you paying up is the idea. Because in the end, Time Crisis was an arcade game, and arcade games were about, arcade games were typically about how many times somebody's going to throw their coin in the slot,
Time Crisis is so much fun.
But it is addicting, and they knew it. And until this day, as a legacy to Time Crisis, I mean, you can go in any bowling alley.
Yeah, go David Buster's. You can find
any David Buster's.
Yeah, you can find Time Crisis 4 anywhere.
And any legitimate arcade would never open up without a Time Crisis. So, to Time Crisis, wow, the highest replayability of all time.
I think, 2 is my favorite. Yeah, 2 is my favorite.
Yeah, I like 2 as well.
Yeah.
Brothers in Arms.
Number 39. Yeah, I never played this.
Never played it either.
Yeah, let's see. Just to look at the what they say about this game. Historical FPS. A Call of Duty game. Oh, they made Borderlands. The people who made.
Oh, Borderlands?
Yeah, Borderlands. Why did I say Borderlands?
Right.
Fucking college classes got me saying different shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's see. If this is an influence for Borderlands, I can see why it's on the list. Time Crisis though. The Time Crisis.
So what it seems like is that this game set itself apart because it's more about setting up your squad to handle shit. But I mean, Rainbow Six does the same shit. But maybe at this time it was pretty cool. It was for 2005, so.
Yeah, I don't think Call of Duty was out yet. No, wait, Call of Duty came out in 2002, long time
ago.
Yeah,
dude, Call of Duty was out way, yeah. But that's besides the point. When it comes to this game, it seems like it was more about like utilizing squad members, like moving them in different places and shit. And it may even have like an emotional tie to your characters because it has a little picture here where somebody has life. What happens when that person dies? I mean, he's probably gone. So if you don't utilize your squad members the right way, I mean, you could be like having to sheer might your way through the game, and it's probably impossible to do it that way. And if somebody dies, it may like actually affect the story plot. And if that is a possibility, then this game is well deserving to be up this high on the list because that's something that you don't even see recreated in the newer first-person shooters. I mean, somebody dies, so fuck what?
Yeah, so fuck what? They'll be back. Yeah, they'll be back.
Or they just won't die. Like, you'll be playing Call of Duty, and then, like, there's this one, oh my gosh, most epic fucking cutscene is when you're in Black Ops 1, when you're in the, you're in that Russian prison or whatever, and then there's a Russian prison breakout, and like there's a guy on like this Gatling chain gun, and everybody's like pushing this thing or whatever, like a big iron wall, and it's taking up the bullets, and they're trying to escape. That was fucking epic.
You know, I think Brothers in Arms is a game I heard about, but I will pass because we had Halo 1 and 2 at this point. I had Unreal Championship.
Yeah, like
and we had Task Force 2, so I was fine. I was good with those games.
Yeah, that's awesome. I have to check out that game at some point. It actually sounds really interesting.
Number 38 is Red Faction. I heard about this one. I never played it. You played it?
Yeah, I played it.
Oh, it's a PS2 game.
Yep. Red Faction was just kind of like, it was just, it.
Hey, Complex said this game aged and graphics-wise.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics were pretty good for its time, I guess. I mean, it was in 2001. This was a game that I played with my cousin CJ, and I wasn't really supposed to be playing, just like Grand Theft Auto. At the time.
Just
San
like,
Andreas?
Yeah, just like the half the games we played when we was young.
No. I think at this time, I was playing Vice City, actually. So,
I see it came out 3. That was 3. I know that for a fact.
yeah, so this game was like a little bit beforehand. You know what I mean? I was hanging out with my cousin CJ during this time when I was starting to play a lot of the first-person shooters and like more graphic games.
Walking the wiki.
And
no, shit.
and this game was really, really fun. It's just cool, like how you can alter the map and shit. That's what made the game so much fun. Like, if you imagine like James Bond or something like that, or like any map for that matter,
We'll see him later, of course.
It's typically a set map layout or whatever. In this game, you could alter the map to help your team win or have faster access or play to your strengths. And it was good to just play with people around you. And you had the cooperative campaign, and you could build shit. It was about building maps. You could build your own shit. And
oh, I can see why this one's worthy.
yeah, like
Minecraft. This helped build Minecraft. Well, this is the influence of Minecraft. That alone does deserve a spot because Minecraft's fucking everywhere at this damn point.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I'm not sure if they're actually stating that Minecraft got its inspiration from there, but
I guess the idea of Minecraft came from this game, or some of it.
yeah, but definitely, it was a lot to it.
Yeah. And number 37 is a game almost everybody had to at least play once, Counter-Strike. This game was fucking everywhere when it first came out.
Oh my gosh. Everywhere does not even describe it. It's still really fun though.
Yo, yeah, people still playing this to this damn day.
Yeah, dude. I don't think people are really playing the first one anymore, but
Well, you'll probably find somebody. You can find somebody.
yeah, somebody will be playing it.
It's like Complex said, this game is the cancer of fucking video games. You could waste so much time on this game because this game is so fucking addictive, man.
So many guns, so little time, so many scopes, so many combinations, and then you got your team going and everybody has like a different route that they like to use, and it felt good on the it felt good on the what do you call it, on the mouse pad, it was just one of those kind of games that you just wanted to keep playing. And
this was supposed to be a mod to Half-Life. We'll see that later, of course.
yeah,
but it ended up becoming its own game.
Yeah, I mean, because it was great. Like it took Half-Life and just kept building on it. Like you get a disc, you got a game on a disc. During this time, no one's making add-ons. You got a game on a disc, and that's where it's at. But it being on the computer, it always takes it that next step. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You take a game on the computer, and it's liable to expansion, and that's what Counter-Strike is. It expanded on the game, and you could add more guns, more this, more that, and then a game that already had such high replay value became an infinite replayable game.
Still being played to this day.
Still being played. I was playing Counter-Strike 2 years ago, like.
Oh shit, this game's 15 years old now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but I mean, of course, they made new Counter-Strikes. It's not the same Counter-Strike.
But it's not the same.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not too different. They didn't change much. They just added a lot.
Yeah, from a graphic perspective and more maps.
Yeah. I mean, that's the difference. They didn't change a lot. They just added a lot. You still get the same gameplay, the same features, the same. And then you got your different sets on the team. People are being medic now. People are being this now, sniper.
Mm-hmm.
And you pay for the best guns because you want the best guns. When you hit somebody, you want that kill.
Yeah.
It's great. I love this game. Matter of fact, Whenever we get a chance, we should play some League of Legends or some Counter-Strike. You should download that shit.
Mm-hmm. Number 36.
Damn, I want to play some Counter-Strike now. See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's why we do this. 36 is Silent Scope. I
don't know if during the year 2000 they should have made this game.
well, you know,
I'm just making jokes on shit that happened.
from Silent Scope's idea, I always take up on that. You know, it's pretty much showing you how you ever use a fucking gun, especially a fucking silencer.
I just thought, you know what's so fun about it? I mean, sniping people.
Yeah.
The fact that you're this super secret guy, and, you know, and this game is a game that you can access at any time. Silent Scope is still around. The only reason why I know about this game is because it came back in the form of flash games. You can go on like websites like addictivemonkey.com kind of shit. You know what I mean? And find this game. And basically, and they won't call it Silent Scope, obviously for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
But, you know, you get on there and there are certain people, you're trying to kill a certain target, you're trying to attract a certain amount of attention to certain people, and you want to make sure you land the hit. You know what I mean? Wait till they do some kind of action or where you know they'll be stationary and shit like that, or you gotta try and kill somebody with like a chain, so maybe you blow up the barrel with your gun, even though that's not even fucking realistic. Chemistry-wise.
Yeah, especially if the arcade cabinet itself is worn out.
You know, which is funny because it reminds me of that movie 21 Jump Street. They shot the barrel and it doesn't blow up.
Oh yeah,
it really don't operate like that. It's the same shit in here, but you blow up a barrel and that shit actually works, so it's really safe. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just like let me check this out real quick.
And yet for some reason, it's good about trying to find arcade cabinet that this game works 100% completely, because I actually had one bad experience with this game.
What was your bad experience?
You know how the game's broken up into. You got the big screen itself, and then the gun itself got its own screen, so you can easily snipe the thing. Here's the thing, it didn't fucking work.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how do you play a game without the other?
You just gotta look on the damn screen. God damn, it's hard to aim.
You did that? Holy shit!
I actually got shot in it, and I do mean a shot.
Dude, that is crazy.
That's one butt that went down the drain.
But it's a very fun game. It's really intense.
Yeah, well, you can play on the Dreamcast now, so that's better experience. So there's always that.
Yep. All right, so to Serious Sam, the second encounter.
Yep. 37. Serious Sam. You never played this, have you?
Nope. A game that went past me.
Turn your FPS devices, man. This is terrible. Serious Sam, it feels like a better Quake or Doom from a gameplay perspective, and then at the same time, it feels there's something funny about this game. Like, you know, it got the name Serious Sam, but at the same time, it's a little funny, especially how some of those enemies be sounding going like, yeah. But you know, this is my nostalgia topic because it's been a hell of a long time since I played Serious Sam. That's right, I'm that damn serious. But you know, it was a great game, and my phone's ringing there. What does Akon want? What shit I area edit out?
You were saying something about Serious Sam being we really didn't even get started. You didn't say anything.
That's because I got so little memory with Serious Sam, because that's another sense I didn't pick up on. I already heard about it, but you know, get from gameplay. There's more like Quake and say Doom. Anyway, after that call from Akon, who Scott's had no what the hell. Serious Sam, you should at least give at least one game to try. And you know, if you don't like it, that's way to be. Again, some of the games actually did come out on Xbox Live Arcade. Has the sequels to everything. But, you know, that's foggy memory when it comes to the Serious Sam series, though. Anyway, with that being said, oh no. Number 34 is Battlefield 2. Take away, JMike.
Battlefield 2.
I played Battlefield, but not as much as this bad here.
Battlefield 2 was, alright. The reason why Battlefield 2 probably made on this list and not Battlefield 1 was because Battlefield 2 took everything that was good about Battlefield 1 and made it even better. including the more, including wearing headsets to enforce like strategic gameplay, and the environment was also in more detail. They're using Frost. No, I don't think they had Frostbite engine just yet, but the engine that they're using was still pretty good for its time.
To Wikipedia.
You hold down. This game incorporates some things that no other game is still even doing yet, which is like drop physics. Like you shoot a shot and the bullets drop. This was full scale warfare. So like you were shooting people that were actually 200 yards away. You had to time everything. It was it's very objective based, and it was supposed to imitate real war. I mean, when it really gets down to it, games like Call of Duty, Titanfall, I mean, they're really arcade shooters. This game was like a legitimate military shooter. I mean, even Ghost Recon, as tactical as it was, it's still an arcade shooter. I mean, when you step out on this map, trees break, bullet holes in the ice. You know what I mean? This game had it had a new idea, like a new approach to what multiplayer should really be like, and that's why Battlefield 2 is so high up on this list, without a doubt.
I think Battlefield 2
calling people out, you press like the back button, you know what I mean, and you put these little spot markers over people. That all that stuff was important. And this game really pulled it off.
I think Battlefield 2 is here to just be to talk about the whole Battlefield series as a whole.
Yeah, really, because Battlefield was just. Oh, so you want me to you want to talk about like the whole Battlefield series,
or just at least which Battlefield would you have had?
Which Battlefield was my favorite?
Yeah.
Oh God, that is such a hard choice because actually, Battlefield is getting better and better every time a new one comes out.
Yeah, I'll say actually like 3 most.
Yeah, like Battlefield. Yeah, Battlefield 3 was really good. I like Bad Company 2. I think Bad Company 2 is my favorite. I mean, Battlefield was just like a big game. I mean.
Okay, I found the engine.
What engine was it?
Refresher engine. This is how they made
Refractor engine?
Yeah, Refractor engine. This is how they made almost all the Battlefield games.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't until later that they started using Frostbite.
Yeah.
Frostbite's in the room.
Yeah, Frostbite is 3 Beyond.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and the last one actually uses Frostbite too, but this game is really good. Actually, I'm kind of worried about the next one that comes out. It's called Battlefield Hardline, if you haven't heard. And basically, it's about cops. It's cops versus robbers, and it's like a heist kind of situation. Not a heist situation. It's like a money laundering, robbing kind of situation. And it has potential to be fun, but at this point, I'm still kind of about it. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it's a case of maybe a little too risky for some because like I said, the bullet physics. Why?
I love bullet physics. It was the whole idea is for it to be more realistic. I mean, you can access like.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Jet planes. I mean, no, you can't turn it off.
Oh. I'm about to say you can turn it off. Then I'm about to take everything back I said.
No, I mean, but you hop in planes, helicopters, tanks, short ATV vehicles. Like this game had it all. You summon drones in the sky and stuff like that, so that you can look down on people, call out people for your teammates. Really, really good game, and it rewards you with experience and points and stuff like that for helping out your teammate, not just killing people. The game was really good. I really like this game. I really like this series.
I do too.
I just hope that they don't change this whole military aspect with this new idea of cops versus robbers, because Hardline seems to be strictly not like a game mode, not like an add-on, but like legit cops and robbers.
Oh no,
it's not military anymore. I don't know if I like that at all.
I guess they're trying to stretch out their approach. We'll just have to wait and see. Number 33 is Star Siege Tribes, the spiritual successor to Team Fortress. I never played this, but I have played Team Fortress. So I can always get this one book. How much it cost on Amazon, actually? Got anything to say?
This is one of those games that's on this FPS list that I actually didn't play. I didn't play Star Siege.
Well, I can understand because this after your time. Well, it's after my time too, but then again, I play more older games than you. But yeah, this after your time. This game, this is not this fucking '98 game.
Yeah.
You know, this is when pretty much did the time. It was during the days when pretty much PC was the only way how you could play almost. No way, that's a damn lie because GoldenEye came out in '98 as well. Let's see. Oh, no, it's gonna cost less than $5 under it. Yeah, I have to give this a try one day because I do love Team Fortress. I'll keep that in mind. 32's Resistance Fallen Man. I have actually played this one. It's a launch title for the PS3, made by the same people who made Spiral and Red. Yeah, what's right, Craig? You almost got the
Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, that Jack and Daxter Night Dog, not bad. But yeah, Resistance Fallen Man. I played this thanks to my brother Dale because he actually owned this. He actually owned this game when you got PS3. Oh, god damn it! Anyway, back to Resistance. Resistance. Obviously, obviously. But yeah, when my brother Dale first got the PS3, I'm trying to think what he first got. Well, he got 06. Well, he got signed in 06. This was one. You know, yeah. If it wasn't most star that made people block this game, it was definitely this one. It had so much going for it from an online aspect and campaign aspect. I can't remember what the campaign is off the top of my head. But I can understand why they put one as compared to say two or three because you know one really stood out with the fact you can play with over four people in one match, which is impressive for a 2006 game on the consoles, and how good. Damn, but you can pretty much customize what weapons you carry during said matches, you know, which help in its replay value, especially in the online part. And it had local multiplayer, mind you. You know, this is the PS3 Bad Stars. This was definitely one of the games that really helped it become into the great system that ended up coming at the end of the generation. But you know, if I had to choose a Resist game before I want to play this one. This is definitely my favorite. I did play 2, which is strange because 2 came out before the great PS3 crash of 2009, and I never did play 3. But yeah, give the series a shot. You enjoy it. I know you definitely will, JMike.
I like this idea of weapon crafting, that you can create weapons.
Yeah.
So what's next on the list?
31 is Battlefield, Bad Company 2. Oh, there's no Battlefield game on here.
Like I said, Bad Company 2. This is when shit got real. Not only was it adding this whole new first of all, it's the Frostbite engine, which is phenomenal because the Frostbite engine takes ideas to the whole next level. Like, there's one thing to shoot someone across the map. There's another thing to shoot somebody through a window and still deal enough damage after drop physics and it piercing through a window and still landing the headshot.
Wow.
This was the game where you wanted a medic nearby, where like there was tank warfare, there's all these weapons. I mean, it was just, this game had everything, you know? When you see someone switch their gun and point their hose up towards the top because they got a missile launcher and they're aiming at the building, and you run away from that door, and then like, boom, they blow a hole in the wall, you know? That stuff made the game fun because it wasn't just like, oh shit, he shot it at the wall and nothing happened. It just exploded outside the wall. This was like, if they shoot that building too many times, that building is gonna start creaking, and when it falls, everybody inside dies.
What the hell is that door? Oh shit!
Being a little sniper, being a little bush wookie, you like a bush outside. You stick some C4 to all the sides of the wall, couple in the wood framing, you know, in the building, and you pull that damn detonator. That whole building's coming down, and anybody inside of it is dead. There was fall damage. I mean, this game was really, the idea of making a game as real as possible was taken to the next level in this game.
So, so this is definitely the game, Battlefield game you could pretty much recommend to almost anyone.
This is when Battlefield made its turn for the best.
Yeah, because I remember when this game was big. So many damn YouTube videos on this damn game.
Exactly.
I'm still surprised I never played this Battlefield game actually. Anyway, number 30 is Descent 3.
You know shit about this game, bro?
I never heard about this game. I guess we're stuck with what Complex said because we never played this one. Well, let's see. Unlike me, and any really other games that you find on this list, Descent 3 is a first-person shooter that lets you put in the cockpit of the spaceship, exploring deep time mines. Oh, I can see why it made on the list. The developers at Interclay impressed me with their blending technology, improved graphics, and put serious effort into reminiscing the aim and the storytelling of the earlier Descent games, Moreover, the game is mod-friendly enough to give the fan community level creation powers, shaped mining colonies for fall. Okay, I can see why this made on the list. The idea of it's fun making your own levels in FPS. It really is. And the idea of the fact that you're not an actual person and not able to control the starship is kind of real interesting. You know, look at back. Actually, wouldn't mind that idea in a future game.
Yeah, in a future game.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn it, go down. And number 29. Oh, well, there's a maritime before we've seen one. The first Call of Duty.
Yep.
Well, you know what that means. A certain game's gonna be up on this list later.
Yeah, so, right here we're at Call of Duty 3. Not Call of Duty 3. This is a regular Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
This is the very first one?
Yeah, this very first one, but I do prefer 3 over this one, actually.
Yeah. But,
the only reason you go back to the original Call of Duty if you want to see how the series started. Even though I love this game's campaign. I can say that for 1, 2, 3, and 4.
the cut scenes where you gotta press the buttons and shit.
Yeah.
Avoid death. I mean, it was just fun to be. The idea of Call of Duty in the beginning of their first 3 series was to put you into the middle of like a piece of history. You really got attachment to these historical figures because you got to fight alongside of actual people. Like names of actual people have been written in books and who have been talked about that were on the front lines with some great generals and stuff like that. And you got to be like a little unanimous person who got to be close enough to the action but unsung enough to where you could be that guy. You know? So you're playing along these war heroes of real time with this made up player that is you. You know, and that really put you in the middle of the war and it made you feel like you were a part of it. And when shit went sour, if the government turns on you, or if you're blacklisted, or if all the tanks are coming your way, you feel it, and that's what made the original Call of Duty so good. So,
I'm kind of nitpicking when it comes to the great Call of Duty games, but if you want to see how the series started, go play this game. It don't cost that much on Amazon.
Yeah, and you can tell when this game picked up because. At the time there were plenty of games doing around the same thing,
Yeah, this pretty much.
There was Ghost Recon. This the biggest competition was Ghost Recon and Medal of Honor. But I mean, when's the last time Medal of Honor made a game?
We're definitely going to see a Medal of Honor game on this list. But so we'll just wait. I'll wait to wiki that when we get to it. Yeah.
Put you right in the middle of World War II. Fantastic game. Definitely a great opener.
Yeah.
Oh, Far Cry.
28 is Far Cry. This is actually the one most people don't like, actually.
Exactly.
Well, this one's on here. My hopes for 3 be on the list is gonna be on it. 3's amazing, but I'll save that for later. The first Far Cry is kind of empty.
Yeah, it's kind of empty.
It's because the sequels just do a far more better job. But I do love Far Cry for FPS, the open ending does really work in this game. The scene's just so immersive. The story is just push you into it. You know, it makes you feel a part. It makes you think you're actually in the game itself. There's no protagonist. You're the only protagonist.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Far Cry 4 comes out late this year. Hey, this game's 10 years old too.
Yep.
Oop, my bad.
No, you're good. I mean, just he has to stop getting stuck on these fucking islands. Stop going to islands, bro. Don't take your ass to the Bahamas, because you'd be the one guy who go to the Bahamas and find the biggest drug trade in history. But no, just being there actually made it really fun, and then this insane culture around you, and you're trying to figure out a way out. It's that kind of stuff really brings you into the game.
If you're wondering why we're just going over Far Cry, we came to feeling that Far Cry 3 is going to be on the list, so we're going to save our Far Cry memories for that one.
Yeah.
Number 27 is Fireball. Never heard this one.
Nope.
Yeah, let's see. Start with Complex then. Let's see. When the two widely popular genres, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. No. Okay, when it comes to my whole video game and how I play as a gamer, instant no in my book. MMORPGs. Ugh. I just never found the appeal for it.
God.
It just bores the fuck out of me, man.
This is just something that people are trying to do, and it's a great idea. It's just so fucking hard to pull off. So hard to get it down pat.
Yeah, you got to get executed.
Which is why I hope to God Destiny pulls it off. Because I mean, Borderlands got close. Yeah. Borderlands was memorable. People know that game, and it was and for the people who did hit it, it was good.
Yeah.
But it didn't grab enough people. But with the name Bungie on this new title,
yeah, everybody knows Bungie.
Everyone's gonna take a swing at it. The fact that there's lack of titles on the consoles right now, everyone's gonna be swinging for this title. The fact that it's something new, everyone's gonna be swinging at that title. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so big. So Firefall tries this in 2012. Matter of fact, Borderlands is out at the same time, and
I guess we know which one ended up better.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened here.
Well, Firefall made on the list. That means we're gonna see Borderlands later.
Exactly.
26 is Ghost Recon.
Only a matter of time.
Yep. Advanced Warfare. I can't remember the name of all the Ghost Recons.
Advanced Warfare was the more memorable one. It was the one that was on Xbox.
I actually have more memories. I forgot. Damn it! What's the name of that Ghost Recon game? Wiki search. Because this ain't the one I got the most memories with. Actually, they play Advanced Warfare now that I think about it.
I mean, it's just it's the same thing. You pick a role, and you just kind of go out there with your squad. The reason why it was so much fun is because you can manipulate your squad to do stuff, and you support them and do what you do. And
but that's any Ghost Recon game.
Yeah, it just gotten better, but it just really picked up in the multiplayer. This is right around that multiplayer boom, and that's why it picked up so big. Everyone calls it like GRAW. Like everyone knows what GRAW is, And I mean, it was good. I just like that. It was
okay, now I found the one I was a sucker for. Ghost Recon 2. That was my favorite. Sorry.
Number 2.
Sorry, folks. Nostalgia beats all what's the better game for me. But it still feels weird when Tom Clancy's dead, though.
Yeah. It's and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon was. I mean,
when was last?
It was just really good. I mean, GRAW was the most memorable one out of them. Like if you ever bring it up, I mean that's gonna be the one everyone's gonna talk about.
Last Ghost Recon game was in 2012.
Yeah, I played that one for Xbox 360.
What, Phantoms? Oh,
Phantoms? No, I didn't play that one.
Commander?
I played Future Soldier.
Oh, Future Soldier. Okay. The day we talk about other Ghost Recon will be for another day. With that being said, we're halfway there.
Number 25.
It's Halo 2.
The fuck?
What?
We'll save arguing for position since we haven't done it for the first 25.
Oh no, we've been talking about the placement for the longest now. This one is way too fucking low.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, this is my favorite Halo game all the time.
It's in general only second to 3. I mean only the only game second to this one is 3. Most people like Halo 2, and that's the one that people over 1. Halo 2 is the one that everyone remembers. Halo 2 is what picked up.
Halo 2 is the one that started the whole fucking media boom.
Yeah, dude. Halo 2 is like devoured YouTube. Like
if it was for Halo 2, Xbox Live would probably be in a different condition than it is today.
Really, Halo. I mean, oh my god.
Oh man, so many memes with this game. Oh yeah, another thing, Halo 2 is actually one of my favorite games of all time.
Halo's my favorite series.
Well, yeah, of course. with 2 being here, that probably means one's here. But yeah, Halo 2 single player, I love it. And then the local multiplayer, just as great as 1. And then what Halo 2 had, the online perspective was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and it worked.
But yeah, we still can't get over that damn ending. And look at that, Complex talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, and then
Jesus Christ, man, that fucking ending.
it led to like the big media booms.
That end was fucking teased because we already knew it just pretty much say for Halo 3.
Yeah.
And even the last stage for the game wasn't good enough to end the game on. Because for starters, y'all play as Master Chief. Spoiler alert. It don't imagine spoiler. This game turns 10 in a month.
If you haven't played this game,
yeah,
we have issues.
Yeah, you don't play as Master Chief at all on the last mission. You play with, damn it, what's that Spartan's name?
The Spartan?
Yeah, the Spartan you play as. It sounds like you play through Path to Campaign mode, and you play as him on the last level.
Yeah.
After that level, it shows Master Chief. You see that Halo's activate, and then the commander asks, "What's Master Chief doing?" He just say, "Vision the fight," and that's it.
Yep. And then you wake up in outer space.
Yeah. And then that's when you go to multiplayer. So addicting, so much fun.
So much teabagging.
Nothing beats this game. No other Halo game beats this game.
YouTube. just go to YouTube and type in like
Halo 2.
Halo HMV Hell or something like that, and like just watch the video. It'll show you what this game is about.
And this is another reason why I can't wait for the Master Chief Collection. I love this game so much.
Which I have pre-ordered.
Well, of course you can pre-order it, you fucking Halo fanboy, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Number 24 is Rainbow Six. Not better than Halo 2.
No. But Rainbow Six did something that no other game has really done in a while. And that's like, it's a first-person shooter, but more physically interactive. I would put Rainbow Six Vegas 2 way over this.
Well, I find Rainbow Six.
Because it was better, first off. And it had more customization.
Yeah.
The maps were more well thought out.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet damage was more realistic, like through walls and stuff. And you could hug the wall, and it was great.
Yeah, I love Rainbow Six. It's my favorite out of all Tom Clancy stuff.
You can hug up to the walls and then shoot. You know what I mean? You throw flashbang. Like, this game was the shit. I don't know why they picked the first one, other than that it's the first one, and I get trying to pay dues, but
no, this is the first Rainbow Six. Well, it's the first Rainbow Six Vegas, but yeah.
The first Rainbow Six Vegas.
The first one came out like
long time ago.
PC and N64. Yeah, I actually remember that game coming out on the N64. That was just the day when my brother Dan almost ran a game each week from Blockbuster.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just everything that made Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Vegas good got doubled upon when they came out with the second one. So it's odd to just mention. The only reason why I can see them mentioning this one is because this is where it started, and I think they did the same shit with like
Ghost Recon.
Yeah, with Ghost Recon. Because yet again,
hey, both of them came out 06 now. I just realized.
Yeah. 06 was a good time for first-person shooters. It was when it started picking up momentum.
But yeah, PlayStation and PS3 came out. That's why.
Yeah. Oh
yeah, and the Wii too. Well, that was at the end of the year, so that doesn't really fucking count. Nah. Number 23 is Medal of Honor. Yeah, I played this game.
Yeah, Medal of Honor was really good.
Yeah, Allied Assault was definitely the one that I'll definitely put on the list. If no other Medal of Honor game, this the one you got to play.
It was just, it was just the people behind this were serious. Like, first of all,
E.T. go home.
first of all, multiplayer was 64 people. That was big, especially for 2002 online. That was double, triple, quadruple what you're getting on the Call of Duty series at this time. Because remember, this anytime when you mention Medal of Honor or
Call of Duty wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you mention like these series, like I feel like anytime you mention Medal of Honor or Call of Duty, and you're talking about like early 2000s, I feel like you have to mention the other one because it's like you really can't just bring up one and not the other one. It's kind of odd, but
yeah, this pretty much the time all the console FPS was pretty much war based. We had Medal of Honor, Call of Duty came the year after this game. We had Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon.
Yeah, and then this game, what made the first Medal of Honor Allied Assault so good was the story.
Yeah,
the story was so good. It's like, for a war game, I mean, of course the story's going to be like, man, these are my closest friends, we're doing so much together, but I mean, really? Like this story was the one that drew you in. Like, it was just like the whole time. I mean, you're fighting with your allies. I mean, it's big when you know that Steven Spielberg was behind the story plot to this. He loves throwing himself and he was supposed to be doing this whole Halo thing, but that didn't really pick up. It got picked up by somebody else instead. But regardless, he has a love for video games as well. And when he put on in this storyline, I mean, you couldn't get in. Man, it was just great.
Drew Barrymore sleeping with a champ. What's the next game? Here's Borderlands number 22.
Borderlands. You call it lines.
College.
All right.
I'm so used to saying that. Yeah.
You want to go first?
You go first.
All right, Borderlands. All right, first off, the reason why Borderlands is on this list is because it's yet again attempting to get this combination of MMO, RPG, to support a stronger, deeper, loose, continual story plot in combination with the already popular and addictive gameplay fashion of first-person shooters and trying to merge it into one. So then you get this game comes out by 2K Games that people were very much so writing off, called Borderlands, and it called itself a RPG FPS.
Yeah, that's what helped to the game's factor.
And it was like, and what really goes on this map is that you're in this constant war between good and evil struggle. You have a continual character, and you go out and you do dungeons. You do like that kind of thing, and you can get guns and stuff. And there's like nobody's gun is the same. There's like 1,000,004 guns in this game. Like so many different combinations. And being able to say that yours is the coolest was the best. So you're always hunting for more and more to get more and more out of the game. A game that's replay value is almost infinite because there's so many different courses you can take, even though there's only one solitary story plot. When you're playing this game with your friends, it makes it that much better because it's so immersive, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. One thing that wrote this game off in the beginning was the style, and this is something that also deterred me. For it to be a MMORPG, for it to be RPG FPS or whatever, what threw me off of this game was the art style. I didn't really care for the art style at first, but when you play it grows on you, and it seems suitable. Yeah. But off top, when you're looking at commercials, you're like, it doesn't look serious enough. That appeal that made you want to go play other first-person shooters, the seriousness, the badassery, all kind of went out the window when you saw Borderlands, and it's this guy in a weird-ass hazmat suit blowing his brains out in some street-style artistic design.
What Jake I was trying to say, Borderlands pretty much have its charms, the great charms actually. He actually does help to his game's aging.
Yeah. Because
this game's still pretty good to this day.
Yeah. but at the moment when when it was airing itself out, it wasn't grabbing enough attention because it just looked so cartoony. But then you start playing it, and I mean, it got good. I mean, to say cartoony, but it's a cartoony, fun, enjoyable, immersive gameplay that you would want out of a game that went for something like this. The same way you play Ratchet and Clank and don't expect for like, everything to be like so realistic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Borderlands was really good, and I'm glad that I was a part of the generation that it came out in.
Borderlands is so much fun.
Yeah, it really is. It's super addicting. Yeah, like I said, high replay value.
Let's see, 21's PlaySide 2. Never heard of it, and I can see why.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. It was free to play though.
Again, MMO. It's an instant no in my book. You gotta convince me real hard to give it a try.
Yeah, it's one of those games where I guess you kind of build it up. Once again, like I said, it's this MMO FPS idea that is really landing on this list, and I actually like that.
That does build up to my hope for Destiny become good. We can, I never seen Bungie make a bad game.
And people still haven't wrote off this game. People are still playing this game. Mind you, this game is not old. It came out in 2012.
Yeah,
you can play this game today. I mean, it's the fact that that it's free to play, and
it's a reason that you should play it. So what
exactly.
are you waiting on?
Now there are some issues with all MMO shooters that are free to play, and this is the drawback of PC gaming, in my opinion, is that first of all, it's pay to win.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It's like
if you want
your gun is amazing. I mean, you can definitely get some kills with it. But I'm gonna hand him this gun, and he's gonna probably rape you if he sees you first. So then you get a good guy who's paying big money, and he's gonna rape everybody. And Warhead. There's a bunch of shooter MMOs that I've played that were free, that were like this, where you pay to win.
I'm still thinking about it. Number 20 is Marathon.
It'd be the only thing that you're missing out your repertoire.
Yeah. Number 20 is Marathon, a game that's older than me.
A game I have not fucking played.
Well, it was made by Bungie, believe it or not. So.
Yeah, go Bungie.
Not better than Halo 2 though, but yeah. Well, if anything, we got Conquest to read on. Nah. So why did he put this over Halo 2? And Borderlands, to be more precise.
I don't know, but you can definitely see that they got their ideas from that. This was definitely a start for their games.
Yeah.
This is very reminiscent of Halo. At first, when I'm looking at this image, I see.
I could tell graphically aged, but then this is pre-Windows 95.
Yeah, I guess they're just I see like this list is. I'll talk about the list in general later, but. Yeah,
it's an indies game. It's definitely an indies game. I'll give it that.
Hell yeah, it is. Because there's no way it'd be acceptable if you call it anything else. To be honest.
That team is just. I could never pronounce this name.
Deus Ex.
I heard about this one actually, and never played it.
I'm not sure if I don't think I've played this game, but it looks fantastic, especially be from 2002.
Well, PlayStation 2 was 2002. Came out the millennium on PC. Yeah, Christ. I have nothing to say about this game.
Nope. Well, I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about that
game. Yep. So this is where y'all guys come in. YouTube or leave us a comment. Should we play this game?
I know, right? We'll play it.
Yeah.
No, you will.
We're always up for something new.
Team Fortress
18 is Team Fortress 2. Another game that's so fucking addictive.
Yep.
There's so many people trying to imitate this game.
And failing.
Yeah. We stare at you, Batman clone. No, what, Batman Fortress.
Batman Fortress, the fuck.
Batman Fortress. It came with the orange box. I remember that orange box. It came with Half-Life 2.
A game that's fun to play, requires strong teamwork, and is rewarding when you win. A game that inspired people to actually talk on their mic and headset yet again.
For the time
which is big. People are I don't think people really realize how to make a game a good game. it's not just about the idea. I mean, the idea is great, but if the idea is not executed properly, it's going to fail. First off, the biggest part of your game needs to be gameplay and social aspect. What about your game is going to make people socialize? Your game may be great and people may be playing it, but when people say Smash Brothers, people outside, talk about that game. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's always gonna be fucking crazy. You can't please everybody.
If it's not a game if it's a game people are playing in secret but not talking about, your game is not doing well. And that's the issue with play.
And yet they're the people that's arguing on the internet.
Yeah. And here in Team Fortress, this was a game that people were playing and talking about.
Yeah.
If you weren't, and because they had that social aspect, because it was so necessary for you to communicate with your teammates in this game, it made it more enjoyable, and it's more rewarding when you win. Thus, more addictive. Thus, higher replay value. Thus, better commercial. It all works together, and because Team Fortress did it first and they did it right, I mean, they pulled it off. There's other games that have tried to do this, didn't do it right, and we see how they're not on this list, right?
Yeah.
Amen. All right.
Well, if I can get a complex anything, we haven't seen a shit game yet.
Yeah, there's no really shitty games. I mean, that we've recognized at least.
17, Fear.
Woo!
Never played it, but I know JMike has.
Fear is the shit. Let me tell you why Fear is the shit. Fear is the shit because it's like playing a regular first-person shooter, and then this weird, creepy bitch always pop up. Speaking of weird, creepy bitch, she may be my refrigerator.
Yeah. Something's in the damn refrigerator.
Yeah, bro, flopping around and shit, trying to eat people.
I get my gun.
It was total mindfuck. You be playing this game, and then out of nowhere, boom, she appears, and like people start dying, shit start happening. You're trying to understand what the fuck's going on.
Slender before Slender.
Oh my gosh, this game will trip you the fuck out. You be shooting that shit, don't shit be there. Like, it was wow. I mean that's the kind of game you want to play anyway. And it was all based off of like some psychotic child. And you know what's weird? Why is it always like some small white girl with dark hair?
Let's see. Couple see Honey Boo Boo being scary.
Alright, I'm done. It was scary.
But I can see why people love Fear. The creepy aspect does add to this game's charm, and going to my inner Mortal Kombat fanboy, it's pretty much seeing Havoc just twist his fucking neck around at the damn time.
Yeah.
And number 16.
Don't go up the stairs, bro.
Number
upstairs, bro.
Number 16. Another one of my favorites, Time Splitters. Fuck yeah.
You agree with this placement?
Yeah, I actually do. I actually fucking do. Because Time Splitters, while fun and enjoyable, it's one of those games, if you didn't play it back then, you might not find it enjoyable as people would play it back then. For starters, it's made by the same people who made GoldenEye, which actually made the next game that's going to pop up on the list. Time Splitters 2. From a campaign aspect, it's pretty interesting how they do with the damn guns. Your gun changes with each time period you go to. Right? For example, when you first start out the game, you start from a winter base where your gun's all normal, like a 19. What year was it? I think it was 1972. Yeah, where the first mission starts. And then once you go to a different timeline, your gun just switch to. Damn it! I'll try. What the word I'm thinking of? I think. I'll try to think. Yeah, when you go back to like say 1930s, your gun changes to that say what was the big gun of the time. Which from a campaign aspect it helps. But goddamn, this game multiplayer, so much fun. And the fact you could create your own levels helps to it too. And there's a challenge mode. Kind of like in this game, that's all there is. Goddamn, there's so many comparisons with this. But yeah, Time Splitters 2, I think I'm part of the minority that actually likes Time Splitters 2 more than say GoldenEye. And And like I said, that ain't nothing stopping you playing this game. You can find this game almost any used game store. Actually, recently picked this up, only $5. I'm having good times. Just remembering how everything was. But yeah, if you're sick of playing GoldenEye for the upsync time, get Time Square 2 to try. It's the best of Time Square series and one of my personal favorite FPS game. And now number 15, my favorite FPS of all time, Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark was good.
I fucking love this game. The campaign was great. The multiplayer, my god, the best local multiplayer ever. Not only did you get the great multiplayer aspect that you had in GoldenEye, but you could do co-op mode instead of story mode, and there was a counter operating mode where one person play as Joanna. If I remember right, that was her name. Yeah, Joanna Dark, and then the other player plays as one of the enemies that you see on the stages. So it's pretty much a case of who's gonna be the winner, the good side or the bad side. It's up to the hero to decide if he's gonna win. and just in case when Joanna get too far off and set stage, the other player could just use a suicide pill, which I always find fucking funny. You got your own kill me button up in your arsenal just to catch up to become another enemy in another type of the game. Perfect Dark. I think the sci-fi thing really fucking helpful to this game. And this is actually one of the few games that actually use the N64 extension packs. now that I think about it, that's what also a lot of games use the extension pack. Those don't come 64. This game, I think about the extension pack in this game, you couldn't play. Yeah, you couldn't play the extra most of the multiplayer, but you can play the entire single player without the extension pack. No, wait, you can play the single player without the extension pack. So go ahead and get your extension pack to play this game, or just the Xbox Live version, which is handing out the way you should play the game.
Which was good.
Yeah, because you got online mode, so you got Perfect Dark just fucking amazing about the multiplayer online now. So that if I could just go on this game for forever and ever, still one of my favorite games of all time. Still my favorite FPS. Some people could say I'm on Time Square 2 and GoldenEye. The controls have aged, but goddamn, it's so easy to get used to the controls. Okay, yeah. Just
he's in his moment. Go ahead.
Just don't play Perfect Dark, CUO. Just don't.
It'll take away from everything you feel in the first one.
Yeah, Perfect Dark CUO. My god, fuck that game. It just gave the series a bad name. And we're never gonna see and looks like we're never gonna see a Perfect Dark game ever again because Microsoft don't know how to use Rare. Oh yeah, hey JMike, did you know there was actually a Game Boy Color version of this game?
No.
Yeah, that was Game Boy Color of this game and Metal Gear Solid. The shit you find out later. Well, I found this out on my emulator high, but yeah.
Damn.
But if you want to play Perfect Dark, you can easily find it on the N64, but it's the better option just playing on the Xbox Live Arcade. It's a lot cheaper and more. It just looks a hell of a lot better, HD and more. But yeah, Perfect Dark. Let's just go to the next one, so we won't be here forever. Man, number 18, which Quake. Not better than Perfect Dark or Halo 2. Sorry, but yeah, Quake. Great ass game. With Quake being here, it's Tay Bus said Doom's gonna be here.
Fucking trippy game, dude. One of them scary ass fucking games.
I actually didn't find Doom scary. I mean, I said Doom. I didn't find Quake scary.
I did, because I was young.
I was young too when I first played this game. I still didn't find it funny. I'm JMike, remember, I'm the same guy who didn't get creeped out by anything that was encouraged to cowardly dog. The only thing that creeped me out of that show was the damn claymation dog girl in that one episode.
I'll tell you what creeped me the fuck out. That shit we saw 2 days ago. Adult Swim, bro. Adult Swim is the creepiest shit at 3 o'clock.
No,
do not watch.
Yeah, 4 o'clock on Friday. Friday night.
Do not watch Adult Swim past 2 o'clock. I swear, bro. You will watch the TV and it will take you to hell. Like, just bro. Yeah, we never mind. We're not gonna talk about it, bro. It's a taboo, bro. It's more taboo than Illuminati right now. Fuck that shit.
Well, there was Illuminati in that damn episode. But anyway, back to Quake. But Quake is pretty much another way of saying how you could play a game of Doom. You know, even though I find Doom more funnier it is, but yeah, it's easy to find Quake nowadays. So give it a shot if you ever find a damn game.
Yeah, dude, really good game.
And number 13 is Virtual Cop. Nah.
Why the fuck?
I like Time Crisis more than
I don't even want to talk about this shit.
I actually like Time Crisis more than this actually.
Time Crisis was way better. Virtual Cop?
Especially the.
Can you say remake?
Especially the first one actually.
It wasn't even as good.
It's the first one. Oh
Dude,
yeah, well, when it comes to Virtual Cop, play play 3. 3 is my favorite. It gets you more into the action say as per se either 1 or 2 does it, and that's why.
Is number 16?
No, it's a typo.
Oh, so it's fuck.
It's 13.
It should have been a typo. There ain't no typo.
And when it comes to difficulty, when it comes to on-rail shooters, it's actually one of the easiest on-rail shooters. Because you're able actually to tell when the people are going to shoot. But it might be if you want a better Sega on-rail shooter, go play Ghost Squad actually, or House of Dead.
I'm glad you're talking about this shit.
Wait a minute, they know House of Dead on this list.
Damn.
Oh my god. Oh, my heart. I'm dying.
Virtual Cop made it on this list.
What the? They put Virtual Cop and not House of Dead?
Disgusting.
Oh.
Notice I didn't say shit about Virtual Cop because it doesn't deserve to be spoken.
Go play Virtual Cop 3 or House of Dead or Ghost Squad actually. Ghost Squad's fun. It's short as hell, but yeah, it's fun.
The first one's not worth being talked about. Maybe the ones afterward were pretty good, but no.
Yeah. Number 12, Far Cry 3. Fucking amazing game.
Yep.
Like I said, kind of like I said, argument with Far Cry. It's another game story that really gets you into it. It makes you think you're part of the story yourself. And I love this game's built so much. I forgot its damn name too. It's so what was his name?
I don't know. He's just fucking insane. That's all I knew. Maniac.
Yeah, he was a maniac, but goddamn, did we rumble for it?
Yeah, dude. Killing people for no reason.
Oh yeah, Far Cry 4 comes out in November.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah, can't wait for that game. But this takes out the Far Cry. Well, we don't know our opinions on 4 yet. We'll just have to wait until next year.
Far Cry 3's ending was really good, even though it was awkward. Wasn't it like having sex or some shit and she kills you? Isn't I swear it's like a double split, like two different endings.
Yeah, or maybe Far Cry 3 may have more endings than I thought.
I could have sworn Far Cry 3 has like 2 endings.
Got fire up the 360. Now this is just I could just replay and find out.
I think the chick sleep with you or some shit, so that she can produce your offspring, but she kill you right afterward.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other one, you kill her or something like that, and it's like the bad ending or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I forget.
We'll have to do a LP on Far Cry 3, and then later, on down the road, of course.
Half-Life 2.
But no, it was Half-Life 2. This should have been in at least the top 10. This barely missed out the top 10. Half-Life 2. I like it more than 1, actually. Well, one of the reasons is the obvious one. That fucking gravity gun. You could pretty much do anything with that damn gun. You could grab shit in, and you could just grab one way. You could grab a human, boom, bye-bye, human.
Yeah, dude. The gravity gun was awesome.
But yeah, Half-Life 2.
It was immersive.
Besides that fucking cliffhanger ending, which is almost as bad as, say, Halo's 2 cliffhanger ending, we still haven't got a conclusion to Half-Life. We still haven't got Half-Life 3.
And then we have no closure.
Yeah.
And we have to kill ourselves.
And that's why everybody hates the man behind Half-Life, because he's just fucking toy with us. because we all know we want Half-Life 3. So what you want? So what are you waiting on? Give us it to us. We want to know how the series ends by Half-Life 2. Amazing game. The story gets you into it. Like that garbage gun. And pretty much, I can see almost no flaw in this game. Ending aside. Anything else to say on Half-Life 2?
No, not really.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I mean, it's a good game. I enjoy it. It's just cool using. It has the different elements of the game was really good. It won a lot of awards, but I'm not.
Well, Half-Life 2 gets all the praise it deserves.
Yeah. It'll get enough.
So we don't have to say that much on the damn game, except our own memories on the damn game.
No. Nukem 3D for 1996, man.
Yeah. Now we're at the top 10 territory. Yeah, this one's where we're at top 10, at least number 10.
It's just fucking hilarious. I don't think you ever lose in this game. Like, have you died playing this game?
No, actually. It's almost fucking impossible because this game's so generous with you when it comes to fucking health. And
it's all about
so packed out.
Shit. Oh my gosh, it's just.
You got this.
He's like some American badass hired some like nerd to make a game that resembled him, and in an attempt to mock him by in the creation of the game, he created the best game ever. Because Duke Nukem is like
he's one of the more memorable characters.
The most badass, like it's like some like. I don't know how to describe this person. It's like the biggest bro in bro history, named Broseph. just like inserted all his thoughts of America into a nerd, and then he spit out Duke Nukem. That is exactly what this is. This game is just like, I am badass, get money, fuck bitches. And it's okay, and it's only 1996.
You get to sound as cool as like this.
Like
a fun fact, but
voice deeper than anybody's voice I've ever heard, bro. Just like balls dropped at age 1. Like that was the idea. Badassery. That was who Duke Nukem was.
Yeah, fun fact, but those of you who ain't Sunfest, the voice of Duke Nukem is the same voice as Big the Cat.
Crazy.
Yeah, they sound similar though.
Yeah, you can hear it once you think about it.
Yeah. Foggy. Hey, Windows, don't do that now.
It was so dirty.
So dirty, and we love it for it.
Yep. Wolfenstein 3D.
I guess it's here for this is pretty much the first FPS.
This is a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
The new Wolfenstein is great. And the one that's coming out again is going to be even better.
Again?
No. It's completely new. It's coming out for the Xbox One. They showed it during E3. It's going to be fantastic. The first Wolfenstein was just not that great. Everyone was doing World War II. It seems like there's a lot of stuff doing World War II. I mean...
Well, half the Swiss is World War II.
Yeah, I mean, and for its time, I guess it was like really good, but I don't know too much about replay value. It looks like Doom in the background.
This is inspiration for this pretty much the first FPS everyone remembers. Actually, it's the mother of all FPSs.
It was just fun fighting Cyborg Hitler.
Yeah, and just watching them die. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about Wolfenstein 3D. Not better than Top Squares, not better than Purple Dart, and not better than Halo 2.
I tell you one that gives it a run for its money.
And speaking of Purple Dart, number 8, GoldenEye. Willie!
Yeah.
This is Willie's number 1. So
all right, here's my invitation, Willie. GoldenEye was fun. Oh my gosh. Like you know me and Josh, like we used to play this game, like that game is so good, bro. That game is so good. Just And that is my rendition of it.
Yeah, I guess I'll be speaking for Will on this one. GoldenEye. Man, so many hours playing this game. if it wasn't the single player, which I think I only beat twice, it was this game. It was this game's multiplayer so addicting, especially when you had friends. All of us, a lot of people got had to ban Oddjob because he pretty much fucking broken.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody hate that, so
Cheating ass players, bro. Then it's hard when you're young and you're hopping on six for the first time because everybody knows where everything is and you don't know shit. And the person who knows the map can screen cheat. And the person who doesn't gets raped.
Nintendo. Oh yeah, that brings up a good fun fact from Nintendo Power. Yeah, you remember those guys? Nintendo Power. This is the game where Nintendo Power said it encouraged you to screen cheat. Actually,
yeah.
You'll see that on Mario Kart 64. I can't remember which one. No, it had to be this one because it makes more sense to screen cheat and go not just say Mario Kart 64, even though it does help a little bit. This screen cheat says in 64 days, baby. But yeah, GoldenEye. Mine's that damn Aztec level. I hate that fucking level.
It feels like shit, bro, when you die in this game. Because you get blood and then somebody's over top of you, and if they're a dick, they'll shoot your body while you dead.
Yeah, you won't see the goddamn thing.
Bro, it's just fucking. Or like, and you don't regen health, do you, in this game?
No, but you do have shield powers, which I'm surprised I didn't bring that up in Perfect Dark or Time Splitters.
Yeah. It was a really good game. It's probably the most memorable. Everybody had that one guy on the block that had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could come over there and play it. This game was a game that kind of showed how essential.
This the game that started console FPSs.
Yeah, I mean, this is
top 5 worthy actually.
Yeah, I don't know why it's on 8.
There must be other better games for it. But yeah, there's a reason GoldenEye is higher than say Perfect Dark and Time Square. Is it? Not only does it have James Bond's charm, but it was the first of the bunch that really did it. Perfect people didn't pay attention as much to Perfect Dark Time Square, which pains to break to me because once again, I'm part of the minority that actually likes Perfect Dark and Time Square compared to GoldenEye. But that's okay. That's my opinion, and everybody else got their own opinions. Anyway, but
Halo is the best. We all know
it. Not to worry. This game beats everything.
Portal 7. Portal's number 7.
Does this count?
No. I'm not going to skip past it. I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Portal don't count to me. Portal was a game that was just like, it seemed so basic and clunky and humorous, and then as it got further and further, it was like...
You got little Grados, though.
Yeah, it was like...
That cat is a lie.
Shit. Yeah. It's a lie.
That's why Portal 2 more than the first Portal, but
Yeah, this list does a lot of paying dues to the first one, but...
Yeah. The co-op helps in too.
Yeah. And it's really fun playing this game because, once again, it's like these challenging levels and stuff like that. But just because it's first person and you're firing portals, I don't know if that really counts.
Yeah, I don't think
it's another game that I think should fit more in a puzzle atmosphere or a platformer atmosphere.
This is part of the Metroid Prime type of play style, actually.
Yeah, and you can't put this game on the list and not put the other one. And I'm not trying to be too critical because there's no way you're gonna make the perfect 50 list. But this is pretty, I mean, this is a game I don't think really fits into the qualifications.
Well, all have our opinions. And number 6 is the Call of Duty game that everybody had to at least play once.
This is the game.
Warfare. This is still my favorite Call of Duty game.
Mine too. This was the game that.
But even though Modern Warfare 2 comes a second close.
Yeah, this is the game where I picked the game up, and it was so addicting.
Well, this is where everybody picked it up.
This is when it picked up on YouTube. Like I said, the social aspect is the best. Is like the biggest giveaway, the best warning sign for when a game's about to become really, really popular. Is when you get on YouTube and the videos are just like astounding. They're always there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is when people really started to adventure. They used to make funny videos and stuff like that. Once games like that really hit like that kind of atmosphere, you can just know that this game's gonna pick up. First of all, the story plot to this game was so fucking good.
Yes, you didn't see half the shit that was gonna happen in that story coming.
Yeah, exactly.
But that whole damn nuke scene, I actually did experience that.
Dude, Was that not the shit?
Right.
When everything the sky went red with iron content and debris. Oh my god! And you got to walk around in it for a while in the radiation to experience it.
Yeah, you couldn't do a goddamn thing about it.
None wasn't shit you could do. You know what I mean? The cut scenes in the game were amazing. The achievement set was like good. You know what I mean? Like to earn achievements in the game, they're typically good, well thought out achievements beyond those that were just based on completing aspects of the campaign.
This Call of Duty, playing all of them, it's pretty much how you should do a FPS game to make the campaign memorable and great at the same time. The local multiplayer. This game had multiplayer. Yeah, local multiplayer. Yeah, which is almost as good as the online multiplayer, which is saying a hell of a lot. And make the online is good. And then you got win combination for FPS today.
I don't think the local multiplayer was as good as the multiplayer or as the online multiplayer.
Well, of course not.
And the reason why I say that is because the lack of options. Because because of the game, because in this game they had it to where it was like only like 5 classes. I think that you could have in the single player, like if you're playing locally, and it kind of limited your variety. Like online, you get like this huge setup of perks and all these various different things. In Modern Warfare 2, they brought it back around to where, and locally you could have like any kind of set classes and stuff like that, which made it better. One thing that this game did do though is that it allowed you to change the settings to where you go around and pick up guns. So that was like a touch back to the old that you really didn't get to experience.
Does it have paintball mode?
No.
Well,
but people modded it.
Well, go 9+1. This one. What about DK mode?
What do you mean DK?
Giant heads.
Oh, giant heads.
Giant heads, long arms. And...
Nah.
Let's two go 9.
It didn't really have too much cartoony stuff to it, but
yeah, of course not.
It was, I mean, it just nothing is fucking cartoony about Taliban. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, it probably leads to all-out war, and they'd be trying to blow up the Infinity Ward building or some shit if they saw like them being mocked, but in real life. Anyways, this game was really enjoyable because of its game types as well, like Search and Destroy. I mean, that is like the best game type for a multiplayer game that is ever, and they immediately copyrighted that shit because it was so fucking good.
Yeah, it helped to its replayability.
Yeah, dude. And you feel clutch when it's you and 4 guys left. All your team is dead. It's you left, and there's 4 guys, and you kill every one of those motherfuckers and reach the bomb within the 30-second time limit, and you clutch it. Everybody, as soon as you can start hearing everybody in the lobby, they're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, damn, he just murked the whole fucking squad and by himself. It was amazing. So the multiplayer was great.
Everything about this game was great.
Yeah, like there was no bad notes on this I had about this game.
It's like I said, Modern Warfare 2 comes a second close because, one, controls hell a lot better, and 2, more options to say this one, but
yeah,
not to beat this game's campaign mode. Online mode is amazing online mode.
Oh my gosh. And then the only issues that this game did have was balance. There are some guns that were obviously way better than the other ones, Well,
that's part of the game.
Yeah, like even in this picture what we see is a noob tube, and back then you used to get 2 of them, and the noob tube was like an instant kill.
Oh yeah, it sure was.
Oh my gosh, but the story was the best part of this game.
It's the best story in the Call of Duty series, actually.
Oh my gosh, like All Gillied Up was the best fucking mission ever. like when you're in Moscow, first of all, and you're in Chernobyl, or whatever you call it the place that's like super radioactive, and you start out, everything has like a cool blue tint to it, which is a nice side effect, which is a nice like screen effect that they have for the Modern Warfare series on this first one that they made, and you're sitting there staring at the screen like, what the fuck am I doing in the woods? And I know where this dude stands up, and you're like, holy shit, Did not see him right there.
Yeah.
And then you immediately see the effects of the ghillie suit. And our ghillie suit's not the most badass shit you've ever seen. And they did such good work with the artistic material.
Mm-hmm.
And then when those military people are there, and they're all walking through like the tall grass, and you're laying in it, trying to make sure you don't get hit by the tank, and you don't get too close to somebody, and they recognize you. Oh my gosh! And then you make it to the tall building, and you snipe that guy's arm off from the bridge with that Baird 50 cal.
Yeah.
You get chased by a dog. Oh my gosh! So amazing. Like it's so scary. It's just like we're gonna get caught and we're gonna die. It's all you're thinking about the whole fucking time. And you live, and it's just like pure euphoria. It was just from one point to the next, no filler, just keep it moving. It was great.
Yeah, it's something about the Modern Warfare series that just that just tell you this is why I'm a Call of Duty fan. It's just so the Modern Warfare games are just so great. Well, you can skip 3. You can skip 3. Honestly. The 3 is not as good as say 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure on the Black Ops series because I actually do like Black Ops 1 at least.
Yeah, I like Black Ops. I don't really care for Black Ops 2.
I don't care for 2 nor Ghost.
Yeah, those two are that it should end.
Those two just feel like quick cash-ins.
They work quick cash-ins. But the Ghost just got really cartoony. If you go on my Xbox right now and play some Ghost or some shit, it's just like some random ass put together shit. It's just like, and now you can all that funny shit you're talking about, like like the weird modes and stuff like you'll get that in Ghost. You sure will.
My paintball with DK. What's next? What's next? I'm just able to use my hand. Some good old karate chop action.
That's the first generation set of Call of Duty games where you used to hit people with the back of your fucking gun, and then they turned the ragdoll effect. That was funny.
Karate chop.
You used to get it and you like click the right stick, bam, and then they fall out. That'd be funny.
Fucking phone. Still can't believe this game's 7 years old.
Oh my gosh. And still work. I'd still play that shit. I had one game I had to play that was first person shooter for the rest of my life. It'd probably be Destiny. But
that game ain't out yet.
But yeah, right now definitely Call of Duty.
Yeah, this is definitely well, in my case, this Call of Duty ain't my favorite series. I'll tell you that in a second. But there's one Call of Duty game to go play this one.
Yeah. If you play any Call of Duty, and it's so sad. Because people ended up breaking that game and started hacking and shit. Well, because
they do that in every game.
Yeah. Every game that Call of Duty makes or whatever that gets old, people just break it apart and make hacks for it and shit. So people be jumping out the sky. Everyone knows that hack. It's very common on PC games. You'll hold down like shift or some shit like that, and you'll go all the way like 50,000 miles above the screen, and then you can release shift and then come back down to the ground right next to somebody, no fall damage, and like shotgun them. Yeah. People do that.
Yeah, well, they do that with a lot of cases. just look how Project M was made. Speaking of Project M, enjoy our Project M Let's Play every Saturday here at RA Gaming.
I know, right?
Okay, after that quick shit break, time for now we have the top 5 games. Number 5 is BioShock. Believe it or not, a game I have never played. I never played a BioShock game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, BioShock. Well, okay.
You don't know where to start?
Yeah, I really don't. Okay. First off, this game is like, how do you describe this game? BioShock is not like any other fucking game.
And that's why it makes it so more memorable.
BioShock's not a game that you can just sit around and compare something to. BioShock is legitimately its own game. It's a first-person shooter, but it really just fits underneath the umbrella of first-person shooter versus a first-person shooter being like this straight line. It's some other part of this umbrella, And and first of all, you're dealing with it's it's like you're stuck in this like underwater place or whatever, and the story is just it's really deep.
Yeah.
Like especially as the story gets going along to its into its sequels. I mean, this game really picks up, and it's just and the gameplay was really cool. It had its puzzle atmosphere where you're trying to figure out where to go next, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And the enemies were memorable. Everyone recognizes them off top. It's that game that you really didn't want to miss when it hit the Xbox 360.
And look who missed it! Great. I do have excuse at the time we had the PS3. This for the great PS3 crash of 2009.
Bioshock is just one of those series that you can't really just coin. But
I do plan on playing on one year. I feel bad for being the most informative when it comes to video games and not playing the fucking Bioshock game. It's just like one of those what moments.
Yeah, and this game really touches on like political aspects, like religion and stuff like that. Things that you didn't think would fit underneath the setting of like some underground water fortress that has entrapped you, but it's really good.
So, in one of the few rare times I'm actually able to ask you this question, JMike, if there was a Bioshock game, you give me the one to start, and which one would it be?
The first one.
Sorry, for the first one. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to do stuff.
Or the last one. The last one's really good, and you don't really have to be too much into the storyline of any of the previous Bioshocks. But to get the main story plot, definitely start at Bioshock, the first one.
Okay, good, because I'm actually a chronological nut anyway, which is why we're doing pretty much all this. What we're doing every Zelda Sonic and Metroid game in order. Sorry, folks, that's how I roll. If y'all like it, do the game yourself, bitch. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys.
All right.
Number 4. Oh man, Doom. This game was fucking everywhere when it came out.
Yeah, kill them all.
I think this probably one. This is the first FPS I ever played, actually. Second only to GoldenEye.
The first I don't know. I remember playing Doom, so maybe it was Doom.
Yeah, I remember playing Doom on PC. Yeah, this game came out on almost every system at the time. It came out on the Super Nintendo, Sega 32S. Yeah, that's how old I remembering that. Let's see. Well, it came out PC. It came out PlayStation, N64. No wait, it didn't come out N64. Wiki search, but yeah, Doom, addicting as fuck.
Yeah, you get started, and every time you lose, you just gotta pick it back up.
Yeah, there's just something about this game that once you just gotta keep going.
It's like, damn, I can't find no ammunition. Like, damn, I can't find this. Damn, I need that. And you're always running from these fucks. And then when they hit your screen, they're so scary, dude.
Yeah. Well, again, they didn't creep me the fuck out.
Well, when I was young, I was like, fuck this game. I definitely didn't want to play that shit myself. By myself, I mean.
Yeah, let's see. Try to pull up a wiki to see it came out on N64. I could swear I remember it coming out on N64. I could be wrong, of course. And I passed.
I'm thinking about actually downloading Bioshock.
What to play it for yourself? Again?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't come out. Okay, I was thinking of Game Boy Advance. It came out on Game Boy Advance. It wasn't N64. Oh, it came out on Live Arcade? I never knew that. Well, I guess I never had no point playing on Live Arcade because, Super Nintendo version.
Yeah.
You know what? Thinking back at it, due to the fact the PC version was the final way to play it, and there really was no reason to play the Super Nintendo Sega 32S version. Poor 32S, you're just determined to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only game that people remember on that damn system was Knuckles Chaos. Yeah. We'll do that. Shut up!
Yeah.
We'll do that game one day.
Doom was a good game.
Yes, it's still fun to this very day. It's one of those games where you don't need multiplayer and FPS to have fun.
True. Didn't look at it that way.
That's things to be said about GoldenEye because GoldenEye was pretty much GoldenEye multiplayer was added in as a damn afterthought.
Yeah.
And what became of
But
that?
it still had local multiplayer. Doom didn't have local at all. It was just straight single.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's real straight single.
Yeah. Good game.
Still great to this day, actually.
That face though, how it changes after you get your ass beat.
Goddamn. Do you feel the age, JMike? That game's 21 years old now.
Damn. I ain't 21, so fuck.
There's little pits of my hair just going away. We're 19. That's close enough.
All right. All right. Unreal Tournament.
Number 3, another series that I love to delve. Do you fucking
Boom, headshot.
Yeah, headshot. That's the one that started it all. Unreal Tournament, man. I love the series. Most of my memories of the Unreal series actually comes from the Xbox game Unreal Championship, which is pretty much Unreal Tournament 2003, 2004. just on the Xbox. It's still just as fun.
Yeah.
Do you think any other FPS to actually have a double jump?
Titanfall.
Before Titanfall.
I don't know.
Anyway, back to the series as whole. But they put the first one out here. No. Go play tournament 2003 or 4 or play championships. Even though I ain't good shit on tournament because that's still a great game as well. But Unreal Tournament, this game was pretty much fucking everywhere during 2003, 2004. It was like fucking drugs. You remember the good old days of G4, JMike?
Yes.
And you know, do you remember Arena?
The good old days of G4. G4 is not good anymore.
But G4 is gone now.
It's gone completely?
Yeah, it's gone completely.
That's not fucking surprising. That pisses me off. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's gone completely. They turned it into Esquire Network. Yeah.
Looks like I need to catch up.
Yeah. But you remember Arena?
Yeah. Arena was good. Unreal.
Yeah, this pretty much one of the main games they play on Arena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to play that Star Wars game.
Star Wars game. I think they play Met Wars as well. No way. They played Met Wars in one episode. I can't remember what the other shit of the game. Yeah. I had to do a YouTube search later so I can remember all the damn games they play on that.
That'll bring back some good memories.
Yeah. I could. Yeah, that was a time where I just pretty much grew up around G4, so that pretty much.
You know what? I just want to have a side split conversation. I don't want to deter us from this list, but remember when G4 was good?
The G4 stopped being good. You know what? I ain't gonna shit on G4 tape because that was still good. It wasn't as good as anything G4 made past 2004, but.
Exactly, bro. But you know that's because John's nice. I'm going to personally take a shit. I would, but I just took a shit. Damn. But I'm gonna verbally shit on G4 right now. Okay. First off, G4 was so fucking good growing up. Me being a kid interested in video games, G4 was my happy place. Like,
so
you get on there, and me and my mom could watch Miss Pac-Man tournaments where. You know, they used to have the game show where it'd be like arcade games and see how far you make it.
Starcade?
Starcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Or whatever happened to Cinematech, you know? That long 100 list.
I love fucking Cinematech.
Just like dead air, but it was valuable dead air.
Yeah, it was pretty much video game trailers before internet was pretty much mainstream for video game trailers.
So it was like, what are the top 100 games right now? Don't worry about it. We got a list. And you can see like, the Legend of Zelda was on there. I remember the Street Fighter games always being on there.
It did up the music every time I went to the next game.
Yeah, I know. And then when they go to commercials,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Then it was cheap produced by Pringles.
Yep. And then when they used to give you good reviews of games nowadays.
Judgment Day.
Everyone, Judgment Day. Nowadays, they're just like, go buy this product. Upsell. What this product is shit, buy it anyway, please. Thank you. This helps us out.
Every IGN review ever.
Exactly, dude. How many times has Call of Duty ever fell below a 9, bro?
That's because IGN's a fucking Call of Duty fanboys.
Just pussy shit.
That's why
you used to be able to go to IGN and get the real review. You know what I mean? I remember that one guy. You know, they always had one guy talk about the good, one guy talk about the bad, and the guy who talks about the bad, if the game was bad, he would straight up tear into that shit. If your game was not good, fuck you. Like, that was his mentality.
Who you talk about Time for Judgment Day? Because I fucking love him.
Yes.
Especially that I Heat Baseball 2003. God damn,
yeah,
he
dude.
hates that game.
When 2K wasn't like good, like when it wasn't doing what it should have been doing,
he's pretty much shit on it.
He shat on it, and then when it did good, he didn't. He was so real, you know. And then when Adam Sessler was there, I mean, he's moved on, you know. He still does reviews, but for some different group now. But Adam Sessler.
And Morgan
Webb.
X-Play.
X-Play. When it was good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, what, you meant filter?
Now it's like Attack of the Show, Attack. And then they just throw like some hot bitch up there, and then she falls out and like pie and shit. The fuck?
It'll never be G4's original news show. I forgot the name of it actually. Oh yeah. No.
Remember Cheats?
What's
used
that
to come on with that one girl?
What's Paul? Yeah. You know, I actually did like her.
She was good too. She was a little sideshow. But she was a good ass sideshow.
Could be the original host though.
Yeah. The one with the black hair?
Yeah, one with black hair when the show produced by Pringles.
Yes, bro. That's what I was talking
about. To get this chick, hold up, down, left, right, B-A.
And when you're at the main screen, you can do this and da-da-da. Like, it was like she was...
To activate God mode.
Yes, bro. She used to give the reviews on, like, God of War.
Yeah.
Because there were still cheats in God of War. Like, oh my gosh. That shit has went down the drain in the toilet. They just started filling it with, like, attractive women. And they missed the point. Like, maybe sex sells. But in gaming, we're nerds. If it's that serious, there's porn. Like,
yeah,
the fuck do we
know how to
we want video games. Like, that was the idea. It was supposed to be video games. You know, and they just lost track. Oh God, it's disgusting.
Oh man.
G4 will never be the same again. And they got that one guy up there, and they're trying to make jokes and shit, and none of them are like related to video games. They're not even funny. Oh my God. They lost everything that they had going for them.
Which is kind of strange. It's just like, what happened?
You know, I should just, at some point I'm going to have to, like, really look up the history of G4 and why it crashed so miserably.
Just remember one G4 shows, Icon, History of G4. Then they went to, then they changed the name to Game Makers. But everybody remembers that show as Icons.
Man.
Those Icons filter, I love that show, just because it was a top 10 show.
Yeah.
When you got actual people to talk about their memories with the said games.
Oh gosh.
And they didn't care to talk about, they didn't mind making.
They used to invite people, like big celebrities that liked video games that you wouldn't expect were video game players to come talk about it, and they had good shit to say.
I am the player.
Oh my gosh. Let's stop before I start crying.
Don't worry, that's what Unreal Tournament does to me every time I think about it. Because when I think Unreal Tournament, it ain't my nostalgia for the game itself that brings me back to it, or how much I love the series. Minus Unreal Championship 2, that's another argument for another day. God, fuck that third-person point of view aspect. But yeah, every time I think about Unreal Tournament, I always go back to G4 because Arena, I love that show.
Yeah.
You know, what's my favorite show on G4? No, wait, what's my favorite show on G4? No, Judgment Day. Just for Tommy alone.
Tommy would rip. And Tommy, as a commentator, reminds me of that. Who's that black dude who be on ESPN all the time, bashing on like random...
Stephen A?
Yep, Stephen A, bro. That is just like who he was. Before Stephen A.
Got highly detailed graphics to make you pop into the action? Why?
Yeah, he used to read off the back.
Yeah.
Oh, like they like everything they try and sell you on, be like, high detail graphics makes you want to play it. Lie. immersive gameplay live.
Why? This game is terrible. Avoid it at all costs.
And I mean, he would stomp shit on their disc like if it was bad, it was bad, and he didn't care. He would tell you it was bad.
Yeah, Victor was the nicer guy. He already gave game zeros.
Yeah, Victor. Yeah, well, sometimes there's every now and then you can. At least they tried.
Yeah,
Victor.
but you know, to get the Judgment Day thing. But that's one thing it's kind of weird to see on that show when both of them give 10s. I still remember one reaction time we did when both of them gave 10 on the game. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was a game like, okay, God damn that damn phone. Anyway, back to Judgment Day. But yeah, that one episode where both of them gave 10 on something. I can't remember what episode it was, but I could tell people what episode it came from. It one episode when they revealed in that show, because I remember, because the one thing about Judgment Day, you know what episode it is when you look at the background.
Yeah.
which helped in Judgment Day's charm. But yeah, it's just Tommy's reaction when both of them gave it 10. I was just like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It just kind of like I give Unreal Tournament series as a whole a 10. No wait, not 9.5, because I hate Unreal Championship 2.
Yeah. Go on to the next game. Sorry, guys.
No. I ain't care for go off of that G4 tangent.
Yeah, dude.
Halo
Combat Evolved.
I'll put 2 over this, actually.
Yeah, I put 2 over this. The reason being is...
But, you know, at least a Halo game is up here. If it ain't Halo 2, at least it's Halo 1.
Yeah, but honestly, I'd rather have seen Halo 3. Now, of course, I share that bias, because a lot of people are like Halo 1, but you tell me what game you want to go back and play.
Duh.
But, I mean, maybe if you went back in time, Halo 1 would be like, yay! But if they said, come play a game right now, like we're bringing a game back, I mean, do you really want to go back to playing Halo Combat Evolved?
That's a cheat question. And damn, we're doing that late this year.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good ass question. What are people going to want to play more online?
2, my man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
2's going to be the biggest. Will anybody really be playing Halo 1?
Let's see. But it's not region, because I'll give Halo 1 credit. It's the best of the local Halo games, actually.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the maps were more designed more safe for local, because, you know, there was no such thing as Xbox 5. People got pretty much argued say that Halo 1 was the reason Xbox 5 became a thing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, before Xbox 5, the mass parties, this, you know, one of the main reasons why I wish I would want a little bit back so I could just experience Halo mass parties.
Yeah, dude. And all the stuff that came out of it was what was so good about it.
The music, the great campaign.
Oh, the music, yes.
People remember that opening theme to this damn day. Oh man, but you know, Halo, if it ain't Unreal if it ain't the Unreal Tournament series, it's definitely this one. No wait, that's damn right. The Golden Eye, Purple Dot, Time Spirit, wherever series they are. that goes over everything. But Halo's a close second indeed.
All right, on to number 1.
And the number 1 is, which I got typo as number 3, is Half-Life. Woo! Great game, doesn't deserve number 1 actually.
Yeah, not at all.
Actually,
I want to hear their reasoning behind this. We argue the finer points of Katamari Damacy later. That's how I received 50 Game of the Year awards.
Yeah, this game is still great to this day, actually.
I wear of Alien Killer Cum Scientist. Killer Cum? What? Okay. Okay.
You haven't experienced your Gordon Freeman. Yeah, my man. You know, Half-Life, I ain't gonna shit on it because I love I do love the Half-Life series. I'm still waiting on 3, like everybody else.
Yeah, it's not gonna come.
It's just. For starters, why the first one? Everybody knows 2's better.
I don't really have much to say about this. I mean, it was fun beating the shit out of aliens with a crowbar.
Yeah, that was the best weapon in the entire game, actually.
Trying to being that guy who's just in too deep. That was cool. But a lot of games on this list did that and better.
To you, I think, once again, I'll tell you right now, I'm a fucking sci-fi nut. I think I do like sci-fi aspects when it comes to FPSs, which I kind of shocked a certain Wii's first-person shooter ain't on here.
Yeah.
The Conduit ain't on this list.
Oh gosh.
Troy's gonna be pissed on that.
All right. So I mean, that's it really for Half-Life.
Yeah.
Some games that you thought should have been on here.
Well, I already told you one, the Half-Life 2, and I'm just now realizing there ain't no fucking House of Dead.
There's no House of Dead. You know what game did make this list, and I'm like, the fuck?
What?
Crysis.
Oh yeah, I remember Crysis. Crysis was kind of actually hit and miss when it comes to most people.
The new one is sick. The new one is like so fucking detailed to where people are you can chuck that shit over 1080 frames, dude. That shit is like legit. Like I've seen it be played on like mega computers and like that shit is amazing.
Yeah, but I think Crysis actually hit and miss. Some people actually don't like Crysis. I know this for a fact. So, if this was your list, what order would you put stuff in? What would be your number one?
My number one first-person shooter game?
Yeah.
What game deserves to be number one? Shit.
You are a Halo fanboy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to be too biased, you know?
Well, because putting a Halo game is the obvious number one. I think that's what Complex was trying to do.
Halo 2 should have been top 3.
Or at least top 5.
Or at least top 5. Now, some more games that were dropped on this list, and I'm just like, why is it that far back? They really didn't give much love to the PC side. I mean, Counter-Strike is still one of the longest, consistently longest last. Call of Duty still has people playing it for a long time. You know what I mean? People are still playing that shit. Millions of people still playing that shit. But Counter-Strike really never had any big drops in the amount of people that are still playing that shit.
No, it's still being played to this day.
It just keeps increasing because it doesn't get old.
Well, in the case of what it did for the FPS series, Counter-Strike is definitely top 10 worthy.
Like, that's kind of disturbing.
And
I thought that would have been higher.
And for this list, I think they're taking it for the fact that, there's some people that really don't give a shit about PC games.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Counter-Strike is a PC game. So that's probably why we're seeing more of the PC games on the more world side.
Yeah, but that was kind of off for me. What happened to let me think of some first-person shooters that I've played that were just like phenomenal.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Dude, the new Wolfenstein's better than the definitely way better than the first one.
No shit.
A lot of these games on this list, I just feel like we're paying dues to the ones before them. I don't know how I feel about that.
I still wonder why Bungie's first game was that high up. Being Halo 2, by the way.
Halo 2 is so far down the list.
Yeah, that's the real controversial spot for me, actually.
That really bothered me.
Because I believe it or not, Perfect Dark is my number one, but it's in the right spot. Not everybody plays Perfect Dark. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this during Skyscope, but I've never been a big fan of Skyscope. I think Time Crisis, believe it or not, I think Time Crisis was a little low.
Oh yeah, Time Crisis was a little low. Left 4 Dead was pretty fucking low.
Well, but they have to understand.
Mag is really low. I mean, Mag wasn't even all that great as far as like what it actually turned into. I mean, it has a pretty good following. But when you see some of these random throw-ins, like Decent 3 was better than Mag.
it got a more interesting idea. I'll give it that.
But the execution, I mean, if you have a great idea and then you try and execute it and it's shit, I mean, for its time, I guess it was great. I guess somebody who's 30 would be like, "Fuck you," right now. But I mean, really, Virtua Cop
and no House.
Virtua Cop
and no House of Dead, and it's Virtua Cop 1, and not say the whole series. No, it's just Virtua Cop.
Virtua Cop is better than Halo.
No.
I'm just about to fuck around with this list. This is about to get real fucking funny.
Now the criticism comes.
Far Cry 3 is behind Wolfenstein 3D.
So is Half-Life 2. Go away, Prince.
GoldenEye is behind Portal. Literally, like dichotomously, like right behind fucking Portal, which isn't technically a first-person shooter.
Well, control-wise, Portal's better, but everything else, no, GoldenEye.
BioShock Infinite is not on this list. I think the final one was the best one.
Yeah, I heard Infinite did fucking amazing.
Everyone who picked up that game was just like mind fucking blown. Religious thoughts after it was just everything about it was intuitive. You really learned something from it. This game fell in 5th place. But it's way better than Half-Life. I'm just gonna be honest. It's better than Half-Life.
No, Half-Life 2 is better than Half-Life. Actually,
Half-Life 2 didn't even make the fucking list.
Well, it ain't on the list. It's number 11.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Far Cry 3.
Let's just fuck around with this list. Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark's in the right spot. Honestly.
You think it's behind Quake?
No, not behind Quake though.
And look, these numbers are rearranged because now it's saying that this is 18 on this list.
It's a typo.
I'm not sure if these are all typos. I think these are like actual rearrangements. Like they changed where they placed these on.
It's typos.
It's typos?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Marathon, a game that was half done by Bungie. I mean, makes it in front of PlanetSide.
And Halo 2.
And Halo 2. And Borderlands. And Medal of Honor, Allied Assault.
Did I say about because it's a bit?
And it was better than Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Anytime it was better than Bad Company 2, bro.
That's the best Battlefield game to everybody. No way, I'm stuck for 3, so never mind. It's just
and I know it's hard to arrange these lists, you know.
I could find a way.
So I'm not going to be too critical.
I could find a way.
I could see games that didn't hit a big populace. Bulletstorm didn't hit a big populace.
Timefall's still generally new, so you can't put it too high on the list yet.
Which is I agree 100%. But there's some games on this list that really didn't hit enough people. Like
we use forever Virtual Cop and Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein, don't know if they hit.
I'll play Virtual Cop before I play Wolfenstein.
The games above it seem to really have been, I don't know. Star Siege Tribes. Who did that really? Who played it?
You'll find people. It was a game before you. It was a game.
Maybe because it's out of my era.
Before your time. I bet.
Yeah, it's out of my era.
Well, it's before. Well, in this case, before.
I don't know.
So, what would be your top 5 list? They don't have to be in specific order, but what would be your top 5?
Halo 2. Call of Duty 4. GoldenEye. Unreal Tournament. And Perfect Dark. If I had to go 6 through 10, Battlefield Bad Company 2. Good story plot to it. I felt it was pretty good. So was Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 probably had a better plot.
3's my favorite Battlefield series so far.
Yeah. Battlefield 3 had a good plot. Mm. You think that was a knock?
It could have been a knock. Yeah, that was a knock.
Yeah, it's a knock.
Oh, Christ. Well, my number one will always be Perfect Dark. Then let's see. Then there's Halo 2.
Only I got some cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those would probably be my top 5.
Oh, this feels so nice. It was so damn cold in my room. Like, my air conditioner is mainly handicapped, and it stays at like.
Well, don't enjoy it too long.
me and Jay about burning up in here. We just can't turn on the damn air.
I just needed a short amount of heat. That AC like
It's hot.
No, I swear I stood outside on the heat thing and I was like, oh. The air conditioner, like on the first day we turned it up to 80. It didn't do shit. We were still real cold.
But yeah, I think that's my list.
Why was Halo 2 so low?
You know, I don't have too many big complaints out of this list.
Yeah, me either. If we all know.
But Counter Strike would have been in my top 10. The series has so much longevity. How could you throw it so far back?
So much it did thing.
Dude, if you look up their servers, there's probably so many people playing that shit right now.
Oh yeah. Counter Strike ain't going away.
Counter Strike is never going away, dude.
The serious players of Counter Strike are going away, though.
Yeah, I mean,
that's because they banned everybody else to board the game.
but there will always be new Counter Strike players, dude. They will always be making money. There will always be another expansion pack. There will always be new maps. There will always be new guns. And as long as there is stuff to add into the game, it will continue just like real life war does.
Yeah.
Everlasting, for some reason.
Let's see. Since you did your 10, I guess I'll do my 10. My number one for always and forever will always be Perfect Dark. Nothing beats the nostalgia and that just love this game. I love that game's multiplayer so much. Let's see. What's actually 2? Halo 2 actually.
Okay.
Let's see. 3's Unreal Championship. That's my favorite Unreal Tournament series. What would be 4? Oh yeah, Time Splitters 2. Damn it! What would it be my 5? Half-Life 2. It's at least top 10 worthy. Maybe Doom? Nah, not Doom. You know what? A Call of Duty game. Yeah, we put a Call of Duty game on the list.
Call of Duty game.
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
I mean, Doom. Like some of these games are like highly memorable. They're great for their time, but I feel like some of these games are only good for their time.
Perfect example, besides Virtual Cop, of course, it whoops on 3D. That's the obvious one. I still find enjoyment out of Doom today.
You would play Doom today and it'd still be fun?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can play Doom. I mean, I can play Doom today and it'd be relatively fun because I haven't played it in a while.
I know who's doing the Doom LP.
But I don't know if some of these games I would actually go back and play. And have you ever, we've all had that game where we played and we were like, man, this game was the shit. And we tried to go back and play and we were like, this game is whack.
Halo 3.
Halo 3 for you? You went back and tried to play Halo 3 and it was bad to you?
It wasn't bad. It was just slow paced compared to Halo 4.
Yeah.
I was just like, where the hell's my sprint?
I'm surprised we talk about 4. 4. Actually, I have mixed feelings about 4.
Yeah, mixed feelings about 4. I like 4.
I think 4 was pretty much the worst of the game. It's pretty much the worst of the main series, of course.
Honestly, everyone usually says Reach is the worst because of the damn
I think
DMR.
Reach is the worst.
Because of the damn DMR.
What? I'm actually the only person that actually writes Reach.
No, don't get me wrong. It's a great game.
Yeah, Reach is good. But I don't know. Yeah.
Well, the thing about 4 is they pretty much get all of the gameplay ideas from Reach because besides 2 or 3, Reach had pretty much had the third best online for a Halo game.
I didn't care too much for Reach. Reach was good, but I mean, I don't think Reach was near my favorite.
It's my favorite spin-off series.
Okay.
But yeah, but
my favorite spin-off series was ODST.
ODST was so good.
Yeah, it was, but you know, I got more soft spot for Reach.
Because it actually stays in longer.
No, wait, J-Mike, what about Spartan Assault?
Nah. Spartan Assault is dick.
Fuck that
I can
game.
play it on, I can play it on my Windows phone.
Fuck that game.
That game is
Man.
bullshit, bro. So hard to play it.
Actually, don't like Wars either.
I don't like Wars either.
Talk about a John with Switch.
I know, right? What the fuck? I'm not trying to play. What's that game called? Something 2. Starcraft.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, Starcraft.
Starcraft. Oh, yeah.
Hell no. They tried to make it into like some like. No.
So about that G4, it will be forever missed. Well, anything beyond 2004 and in the past.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed our commentary on this list.
yeah,
Tell us what you guys think about it, and
this is actually quite enjoyable.
yeah, it's from HHG. This is JMike.
This is G4. That's how damn old I am. My hair is falling now.
Wait, what?
that was John. And from Hardhead Gaming, thanks for watching our video, and tell us what you guys think in the comment section.
Go play Virtual Cop.
Go play a sniper game. The sniper game is fun.
Virtual Cop, Simon Scope,
Sniper
Wolfenstein.
Okay.
Go play Doom and tell me if you have fun. All right, catch you guys later. Thank you.
I damn will.